It's about aligning yourself with the resolution laws of generosity, gratitude, and belief in unlimited resources. When you embrace this mindset. Yo, it's your boy, TY's Real Fighters Academy. Part 3 of the Taco Truck Throwdown. You know how we get down. Go listen to a little bit of an audio book. They were listening to Neville Goddard. It's coming, trust and divine timing. So what's going on? A little story time. Met met a mom and did Dollar Tree, and told her get her kid in the class. I'll sponsor her. So um, I'm gonna finish up the second design, which is the Larry June design, and then all I have to do left is to program from stages and program from characters. The characters that we have right now, they're not necessarily the characters I want in the game yet, but I'll probably have like a roll of scary characters on Halloween, like Michael Myers, Jason. Then I have a roll of Dragon Ball Z characters, Marvel, Sonic, um, Star Wars, etc. So gonna be the goal for tonight. So goal tonight just to finish all the design, and then the last day, which is gonna be tonight, Thursday night, or like Friday morning, I'm gonna go ahead and add all the characters in there. So probably be on for about an hour. I'm gonna turn the audio book and get down with it. Let's get it.
Things before we can feel them.
Okay, let's go into work.
The true power of creation lies in the ability to feel it first, even before it materializes. One of the key aspects of aligning with the feeling of fulfillment is learning to live in the end. This means that instead of waiting for the external world to give you permission to feel happy, successful, or loved, you cultivate those feelings within yourself first. You begin to think, act, and feel as though your desire has already been fulfilled. This may feel unnatural at first, but it is one of the most powerful practices you can adopt. When you feel as though your desire is already yours, the universe responds by aligning circumstances, people, and opportunities that mirror that internal state. It's important to understand that this isn't about pretending or forcing yourself to feel something you don't believe. It's about shifting your focus away from the absence of what you want, and instead nurturing the emotions that would naturally arise.
I do a couple of things before we start off, so I'm gonna have the game running.
A loving relationship, instead of dwelling on loneliness or frustration, you begin to cultivate the feelings of love, joy, and connection within yourself. You treat yourself with the same love and respect that you would expect in a relationship. In doing so, you become a vibrational match for the love you seek, and it becomes easier for that love to find its way to you. Aligning with the feeling of fulfillment is also about recognizing the power of your imagination. Your imagination is not a place of idle fantasy, it is the creative engine of your life. Everything you experience in the physical world was once an idea in someone's mind. By engaging your imagination, you can practice feeling the reality of your desire before it arrives. You can visualize what it would feel like to have already achieved your goal, to live in the house you want, to have the career you dream of, to be in the relationship you desire. The more vividly you can imagine it, and the more deeply you can feel it, the more real it becomes to your subconscious mind. One of the challenges people face when trying to align with the feeling of fulfillment is doubt. It's easy to feel like you are pretending or deceiving yourself, especially when your current reality looks very different from what you desire. However, this is where faith comes into play. Faith is not about blindly believing that something will happen, it's about knowing that your internal state will eventually manifest in the external world. You must hold steadfast to the feeling of fulfillment even when there is no physical evidence to support. This is the essence of living in the end. It requires patience. Another important aspect of aligning with the feeling of fulfillment is gratitude. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrations you can emit, and it naturally aligns you with the feeling of having already received. When you are grateful for what you already have, you signal to the universe that you are ready to receive more. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, from what is missing to what is present. This shift in focus not only changes how you feel, but also changes the frequency you are emitting. The more you practice gratitude, the more you attract experiences and circumstances that reflect the vibration of abundance. It's also important to remember that aligning with the feeling of fulfillment is not about being in denial of your current circumstance. It's about choosing to focus on the reality you wish to create, rather than dwelling on the one you want to leave behind. This doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending that problems don't exist. It means holding on to the belief that you have the power to change your reality through your feelings and thoughts. You acknowledge where you are, but you don't allow it to define you. Instead, you define yourself by the reality you are creating. The more you align with the feeling of fulfillment, the more momentum you build. Your energy becomes focused and clear, and this clarity allows the universe to respond quickly and decisively. You will start to notice synchronicity, opportunity, and people showing up in your life in ways that support your desires. This is the universe's way of reflecting back the energy you are emitting. The key is to maintain that alignment even when the outer world seems unchanged. Trust that the changes are happening beneath the surface, and in time they will be visible. Aligning with the feeling of fulfillment is about embodying the emotional state of having already received your desires. It is about living in the end, using your imagination.
Alright, this character is broke, so we're gonna see who she can run through.
Even in the face of
See if she can run the gauntlet.
by aligning internal states with the reality you wish to create, you become a powerful co-creator with the universe, drawing your desires into your life with ease and grace. This alignment is not just a mental exercise, it is a way of being that transforms how you experience the world and allows you to create the life you truly desire. Let go of control and attachment delves into one of the most challenging aspects of manifestation and personal growth. Many people believe that in order to manifest their desires, they must exert control over every aspect of the world. They think that if they are not constantly pushing, planning and managing, nothing will happen. However, this mindset creates resistance and limits the flow of abundance into their life. Letting go of control and attachment is about surrendering the need to micromanage the outcomes. Trusting that the universe has its own way of delivering what you want, often in ways that are far beyond your imagination. One of the first things to understand when learning to let go of control is that control is often rooted in fear. We try to control situations because we are afraid that things won't turn out the way we want them to. We fear disappointment, failure, or the unknown, and so we cling tightly to our own plans and expectations. But this fear-based approach to life keeps us in a state of tension and anxiety. It limits our ability to see the bigger picture and to allow the universe to work with it. By letting go of control, you release this tension and open yourself up to the infinite possibilities that exist beyond your immediate awareness. Letting go of control does not mean giving up on your desires or becoming passive. It's not about resigning yourself to whatever happens without forcing action. Instead, it's about releasing the need to dictate how things must unfold.
Okay, so she couldn't hang with the hoes. I figured.
Toward your goals. But you do so with the understanding that you do not have to figure out every detail. The universe operates with an intelligence far greater than our own, and it knows the pattern most harmoniously to bring your desires to being. When you let go of control, you allow the universe to guide you toward the right people, opportunities, and circumstances that will help manifest your desires in ways you may not have anticipated. Attachment, like control, is another form of resistance, can block the flow of manifestation. Attachment happens when we become fixated on a specific outcome, believing that our happiness depends on it. We attach ourselves to one way of achieving our desire, and in doing so, we close ourselves off to the many other ways the universe will fulfill our wishes. This attachment creates a sense of desperation, and desperation is a low vibration that repels what we want. When you are attached to an outcome, you send out the signal that you don't believe you will be okay without it. This energy of lack and neediness pushes your desire further away. Letting go of attachment is about cultivating a sense of inner wholeness and trust. It's about knowing that your well-being and happiness are not dependent on any external condition. When you can detach from the outcome, You signal to the universe that you are open to receiving what is best for you, even if it doesn't come in the exact form or timing you meant. This openness allows the universe to work on your behalf.
See who Hope can fight against real quick. Give me a second, guys. I'm
Detachment
posting real quick to the family.
It means trusting that no matter what happens, you will be okay, and that life is unfolding perfectly for you. One of the most powerful ways to practice letting go of control and attachment is to focus on the feelings behind your desire rather than the specific outcome. For example, if you desire a particular job, it's not the job itself that you truly want, but the feelings of accomplishment, financial stability, and purpose that you believe the job will provide. By focusing on those feelings rather than the job itself, you align yourself with the energy of your desire without becoming attached to one specific outcome. This allows the universe to bring those feelings into your life in various ways, which might include the job you want, but could also include other opportunities that you hadn't considered. Another important aspect of letting go of control is releasing the need for FighterZAcademy. In today's world, we are conditioned to expect immediate results. And when things don't happen,
Okay, so this person is
we become
Beho.
anxious or frustrated.
Fair and square.
But manifestation
This
operates
guy just broke, I ain't gonna lie.
and things often take longer to materialize because certain conditions need to align first.
That was just to be honest.
Control. You also let go of the need for things to happen on your timeline. You trust that the universe is orchestrating everything behind the scenes and that it will all come together at the right time. Patience is the key part of this book. It's about being willing to allow things to unfold naturally without forcing or rushing it. Letting go of control also means releasing the need for certainty. Many of us are uncomfortable with uncertainty because it makes us feel vulnerable. But it is in the space of uncertainty that the greatest opportunities for growth and transformation lie. When you let go of the need to know exactly how things will turn out, you allow yourself to be surprised by life. You open yourself up to possibilities that you hadn't previously considered. This requires a leap of faith, but it is in this space of not knowing that you can experience the most profound breakthrough. The unknown is where the magic happens, and by letting go of the need for certainty, you make room for the miraculous. Finally, letting go of control and attachment requires self-trust. You must trust that you are worthy of your desires and that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. When you trust yourself, you don't feel the need to control every aspect because you know that no matter what happens, you will be able to navigate. You trust that the universe is always conspiring in your favor and that everything is working out for your highest good. This trust allows you to relax into the process, to enjoy the journey, and to remain open to all the wonderful things that are coming your way. Letting go of control and attachment is about releasing fear, urgency in the process, and being open to the infinite ways that the universe can fulfill your desires. It's about shifting your focus from micromanaging the outcome to cultivating the inner state that attracts what you want. By letting go, you allow life to flow more easily, and you align yourself with the natural abundance and grace of the universe. This surrender does not diminish your power and enhance it. For in letting go, you make the space for the divine to step in and co-create your reality with you. Understand the power of inner conviction highlights the critical role that belief plays in shaping our reality. Inner conviction is more than just positive thinking or fleeting hope. It is a deep, unwavering knowing that what you desire is not only possible, but inevitable. When you have strong inner conviction, you align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with certainty that your desires manifest. This sense of certainty is the foundation of all successful manifestations, because it creates a vibration.
Alright, guys, we're almost there. One more after this, and we should be good.
At the heart of inner conviction is the belief you are the creator of your reality.
If y'all wondering what I'm doing,
Belief goes beyond mere
getting these posts right. I really didn't post none yesterday, so I'm getting these posts right.
Many people understand on a surface level that their thoughts and emotions influence their life experiences.
So it's the last one. Let's do Brawley,
Creative power. When
Chucky,
you fully embrace your role as a creator,
Michael
you begin to
Myers,
see the world differently.
and Jeff
You
the
recognize
Killer.
that your external circumstances are not random or out of your control, but are instead a direct reflection of your internal state. With this understanding comes immense responsibility, but also immense freedom. You are not at the mercy of fate or chance. You have the power to shape your reality through your inner forces. Inner conviction is built on faith, but not the kind of faith that is fragile and dependent on external evidence. It is the type of faith that persists even when there are no outward signs that your desire is on its way. In fact, this unwavering faith is often tested in moments when things seem to be going wrong, or when progress appears slow. It is in these moments of doubt and uncertainty that inner conviction becomes essential. Those who lack conviction are easily swayed by circumstances. They allow temporary setbacks to erode their belief in what they want to do. However, those with strong inner conviction remain steadfast, trusting that the process is unfolding perfectly, even if it is not yet visible or visible. This conviction is not blind faith. It is rooted in the understanding of universal laws, particularly the law of attraction and the law of assumption. These laws state that like attracts like, and that what you assume to be true will become your reality. When you operate from a place of inner conviction, you are assuming the truth of your desires fulfillment before it occurs. You are aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the version of yourself who already has what you seek. This creates a powerful energetic signal that attracts the circumstances and opportunities that are in alignment with your conviction. It is important to note that inner conviction is not about wishful thinking or hoping that things will happen. It is about embodying the feeling of already having what you want. When you are truly convicted, you do not waver or question whether your desire will manifest. You know it will. This knowing shifts your entire vibration, changes how you interact with the world, how you perceive challenges, and how you approach your goal. Instead of coming from a place of lack or need, you operate from a place of abundance and certainty. This shift in mindset and energy is what allows your desires to manifest with ease. Building inner conviction requires consistency and self-discipline. It's easy to believe in your desires when things are going well, but it's much harder to maintain that belief when obstacles arise. However, it is in these moments of difficulty that your conviction is strengthened. Every time you choose to hold on to your belief in the face of doubt, you are reinforcing your inner conviction. This process of reinforcement builds resilience and strengthens your faith in yourself and in the universe. One of the ways to cultivate inner conviction is in the practice of visualization and affirmation. Visualization is a powerful tool that allows you to mentally rehearse the experience of having your desire before it manifests. When done correctly, visualization helps you embed the feeling of already having what you want into your subconscious mind. The more vividly you can imagine your desired outcome, and the more real it feels to you, the stronger your inner conviction will become. Similarly, affirmations can be used to reprogram your mind with positive beliefs and assumptions. By consistently affirming the reality of your desires, you begin to shift your internal narrative from one of doubt and uncertainty to one of certainty and fulfillment. Finally, inner conviction is about aligning with the feeling of fulfillment. This means that you must cultivate the emotions and mindset of already having what you desire. You cannot wait for the manifestation to feel happy, abundant, or successful. You must embody those feelings now. By aligning your emotional state with the outcome you want, you create a vibrational match for that outcome, allowing it to manifest more quickly and easily. Inner conviction is the driving force behind all successful manifestation. It is the deep, unwavering belief that what you desire is already yours. And it is this belief that aligns you with the energy of your desire. Cultivating inner conviction requires faith, self-trust, and a commitment to maintaining a positive internal state, even in the face of challenge. When you understand and harness the power of inner conviction, you become a master of your reality, capable of manifesting anything you desire with confidence and ease. Embrace the journey and growth emphasizes the importance of viewing life as a continuous process of development, rather than focusing solely on the end result. Many people become so fixated on their desires that they overlook the value of the journey itself, missing out on the personal growth, lessons, and experiences that unfold along the way. Manifestation and personal transformation are not merely about attaining goals, but about who you become in the process of achieving them. Embracing the journey is a shift in mindset that allows you to appreciate every step, no matter how small, and recognize that growth happens in every moment, not just when you reach the destination. One of the most significant aspects of embracing the journey is recognizing that growth is often uncomfortable. Personal growth rarely occurs when things are easy or comfortable. It happens when you are pushed outside of your comfort zone, when you face challenges, and when you are required to adapt and change. Many people resist these moments of discomfort because they view them as setbacks. However, when you embrace the journey, you begin to see these challenges as opportunities for growth. You understand that every challenge is helping you to become the person who is capable of receiving and sustaining what you desire. Growth requires patience, and this is where embracing the journey becomes crucial. Too often people want instant results and become frustrated when their desires don't manifest immediately. But the process of growth takes time, and rushing through it can lead to missed opportunities for learning and self-discovery. Patience is not about waiting patiently, it's about trusting that every step you take is moving you closer to your goals, even when progress seems slow. Embracing the journey means being present in the process and allowing yourself to enjoy each phase of development, rather than being fixated on the future or being impatient with where you are. When you embrace the journey, you also become more open to the unexpected twists and turns that life brings. The path to your desires is rarely linear. There will be detours, surprises, and even moments where it feels like you are moving back. These moments are part of the process, and they often carry important lessons that are necessary for your growth. By embracing the journey, you release the need to control every step, and instead trust that the universe is guiding you in the right direction, even when things don't go according to your original plan. Sometimes, what appears to be a detour is actually the most direct route to your goal, because it provides you with the growth and wisdom you need to fully realize your desires. Another key element of embracing the journey is cultivating a sense of presence. So many people live their lives in the future, always thinking about what's next, what they want to achieve.
All right, let's get it.
This constant
Posts are done.
future can create
Thank you guys for tuning in
sense
for that.
of satisfaction in the present moment. However,
Let's go ahead and do
present is
this.
where
So,
life happens, and it's where growth occurs. When you embrace
if
the
you guys can hear me, you guys can hear me. I'm gonna do a little bit of talking more than I usually do.
Appreciate where you are right now.
You
even
have
if it's not where you
to
ultimately
go
want to be.
ahead and
By doing so, you tap into the joy, fulfillment, and growth that
duplicate this
are
one.
in the present, rather than always chasing after some future.
Control C and
Embracing the
control.
journey also means accepting that
We'll
growth
name
is
this
a
one
lifelong
now.
process. There is no final destination where you will have achieved
Design
everything and no
one.
longer need to grow. Life is
And
about
then
continual expansion.
this would be the
And
second
with each new
one.
goal or desire, there will be new opportunities for growth. This perspective allows you to approach life with a sense of curiosity and openness, rather than
Sometimes it doesn't let you copy stuff.
You
I
understand
think it's
that
because
there
the
will always
folder's
be
open somewhere,
professionals
maybe.
there, new challenges
Could be
to
it,
overcome,
but
and new experiences to have. Instead of resisting this process, you welcome it, knowing that every step is helping you to become more of who you are meant to be. An essential part of embracing the journey
there it
is
is.
cultivating gratitude for the process itself.
Control V.
Gratitude shifts your focus from what is
Boom.
lacking to what is present,
Now we have that
from what you have
copy.
yet to achieve to what
Go ahead
you
and close
already
this. This is my
achieved.
stream deck. Let's go ahead and put in
When
Fighters
you
Factory.
begin
We're
to
gonna do
see
just like we did with this one, and we're just gonna change that photo out.
is contributing
Put
to
the
your
Larry
growth.
June one up there.
Gratitude helps you to appreciate the small victories, the lessons learned, and the progress made along the way. It creates a positive mindset that allows you to stay motivated and inspired, even when the journey is difficult. Growth also involves self-awareness. As you move along your journey, you begin to learn more about yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, your desires, and your fears. This self-awareness is invaluable because it allows you to make
Yeah, we already
conscious
downloaded
choices
it.
about how you want to grow and what you want to focus on. When you embrace the journey, you take the time to reflect on your experiences, to learn from them,
Maybe I didn't.
and to make adjustments as needed.
So I don't think I downloaded it, so
You
I'm gonna
become
go ahead
more
and
in
go to
tune with
Instagram.
yourself and your needs, which helps you to stay aligned with your desires and continue growing in a direction that is
And like when you need something quick, the snippet tool is your best friend. So watch this.
celebrating progress
Let me see.
at a house wall. It's easy to become discouraged when you feel like you haven't yet reached your destination. But when you celebrate the small steps forward, you reinforce a positive mindset and stay motivated to keep going. Each step, no matter how small, is a sign of growth and progress, and by acknowledging it, you create momentum that helps carry you toward your larger goals. Embracing the journey and growth is about shifting your focus from the destination to the process. It's about appreciating every step, learning from every experience, and understanding that the journey itself is where the real transformation happens. When you embrace the journey, you cultivate patience, presence, gratitude, and self-awareness, allowing you to grow into the person who is ready to receive and
So we want
sustain
that
the
image
fulfillment
right
of your
there.
desires.
Here it is.
This mindset not only makes the journey more enjoyable, but also ensures that you are growing and evolving with each step you take toward your goals. At its core, this point encourages you to trust in the inherent wisdom of the universe.
Once we snip it, it shows up
When
at
we
the
get caught
bottom.
up in the fear that we might miss out on opportunities,
Here.
or that if we
This.
don't take immediate action, our desires will slip through our fingers. This fear leads to a mentality of scarcity,
Edit. Bang.
where we believe that life is a competition for limited resources, and that if we don't constantly
Now
push and
just open.
strive,
Let's go to open
we will
up
be left
our
behind.
Fighter's Factory.
However, when you internalize the belief that what is meant for
Fighter's
you will
Factory
come,
is open.
you shift from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance. You begin to understand that the
What
universe
was
is
that?
infinitely abundant, and that there is
That in
more
that
than enough
corner?
for everyone.
Let's drag
What
our
is truly meant for you cannot be taken away
this.
or delayed by external circumstances,
This
because it
page.
is already destined to be yours. One of the most profound aspects of knowing that what is
Find
meant
our
for you will
game,
come
our the one we
is that
copied.
it
This one right
allows you
here.
to release attachment to specific outcomes.
Boom. Open.
When we are deeply
Let's
attached to a particular result, we often experience anxiety and fear, worrying about whether or not things will turn out the way we want them to.
Okay.
This attachment can actually create resistance, because it is
System.
based on the underlying belief that we might not get what we
So
desire.
it's gonna switch this one out.
However, when you trust that what is meant for you will come, you are
These
able to
dimensions
let
should
go
be
of
exactly the
this
same if I
attachment
make the size of the
surrender
image
to the flow of
1280
life.
by 720. So we're gonna go ahead and do that
You no
in
longer
paint.
obsess over how or when something will happen, because you trust that, in the grand scheme of things, everything is happening exactly as it should. But this trust in what is meant for you also enables you to handle setbacks and disappointments with greater ease. It's natural to feel frustrated or discouraged when things don't go as planned, but when you believe that what is truly meant for you will come, you can view these challenges from a higher perspective. Instead of seeing them as failures or rejections, you begin to understand that they are redirections steering you away from what is not meant for you and towards something better. Often what seems like a setback is actually the universe's way of clearing the path to something more aligned with your true purpose. When you embrace this perspective, you become more resilient, understanding that even the delays and detours are part of the process of receiving.
Now we have our design. All we gotta do now is to
Another
up here.
important element of knowing that what is meant for you will come is patience. In a world where we are often conditioned to expect instant results, it can be difficult to trust in the timing of the universe. We want things to happen on our schedule, and when they don't, we may feel frustrated or anxious. However, when you trust that what is meant for you will come, you cultivate the patience to allow things to unfold naturally.
then at the
You
0.
begin to understand that there is a divine timing
This
at play,
one.
and that everything happens when the conditions are right.
Do the
Just
same
as
with
the
this
seed must
one.
go through a period of growth before it can bloom, your desires must also align with the right circumstances, people, and opportunities before they can manifest in your life. Patience, therefore, becomes a form of faith that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, and that what is meant for you is already on its way. Moreover, this belief helps you stay grounded in moments of comparison. It is easy to look at others and feel that they are achieving their goals faster, or that they are getting opportunities that seem out of reach for you. But when you know that what is meant for you will come, you stop comparing your journey to others. You understand that each person is on their own unique path.
Wonder why that
and that
second
their
image
success
did
does not
that.
take away from yours.
Oh, you guys
What
can't
is
see it.
meant for them is for them, and what is meant for you is for you. This mindset fosters a sense of inner peace, allowing you to celebrate others' achievements without feeling envious or insecure. You know that your time will come when the moment is right, and you trust that the universe has something equally special in store for you. Knowing that what is meant for you will come also brings a sense of liberation. You are no longer weighed down by the constant pressure to force things into place. Instead, you are free to move through life with a sense of ease and flow, trusting that you are being guided toward your highest good. This does not mean that you become passive or complacent on the contrary.
Sometimes it does that too.
Toward your goals, but you do so with the understanding that you do not need to control every detail.
That doesn't look that
You act
bad
from a
though,
place
to
of
be
trust
honest. It
and
actually looks
ability,
kind of
rather
cool
than
in
from
my
a place of
opinion.
fear or disbelief.
But we're gonna try to see what we can do with
What is
that.
meant for you also
It
helps
does that
you
sometimes, so
when you are deeply
you never know when you
that the right
import the
opportunity
image
will find
in,
you no longer feel the need
what
to
it's gonna
make
do
decisions out of
sometimes.
fear of missing out.
Okay.
You become more discerning, listening to your intuition, and allowing yourself to be guided toward what feels right. This inner knowing allows you to say no to opportunities that are not aligned with your true purpose, even if they seem appealing on the surface. You trust that by staying true to yourself, you will attract the opportunities, relationships, and experiences that are truly meant for you. Finally, knowing that what is meant for you will come fosters a deep sense of gratitude. When you trust that everything is happening in divine order, you begin to appreciate the present moment for what it is. You stop waiting for your desires to manifest before you allow yourself to feel happy or fulfilled. Instead, you cultivate gratitude for where you are right now, knowing that you are exactly where you need to be on your journey. This gratitude raises your vibration.
Okay. I like that better.
The energy of abundance and attracting even more blessings into your life. Knowing that what is meant for
And
you
then
will
let's
come
put a Larry
is a
June
powerful mindset that allows you to move through life with
song in here real
patience,
quick.
and ease. It frees you from the need to control every outcome, helps you handle setbacks with grace, and fosters a deep sense of inner peace. By embracing this belief, you align yourself with the flow of the universe, allowing your desires to manifest in their perfect time.
Head over to YouTube.
Ultimately, what is meant for you will come. And when it does, it will be better than anything you could have forced or planned. In conclusion, the journey of manifesting your desires and creating the life you envision is not merely about the outcomes you seek, but about the inner transformation and growth that occurs along the way. Trusting in divine timing, aligning with the feeling of fulfillment, letting go of control and attachment, cultivating inner conviction, embracing the journey and growth, and knowing that what is meant for you will come, are all essential principles that guide you toward your highest potential. These truths empower you to approach life with patience, faith, and a deep sense of trust, allowing you to release...
This off screen, I don't know if YouTube might pull up real quick.
By integrating these principles into your daily life, you become aligned with the natural flow of the universe, moving through challenges with grace and welcoming the opportunities and experiences that are meant for you. In doing so, you realize that the path to your desires is not about forcing or striving, but about becoming the person who is ready to receive them. Everything that is meant for you will arrive in its perfect time. And as you trust in this process, you will find peace in the present and fulfillment in every step of the journey. In the stillness of the night, when the world quiets
Should have that song already
the day's
somewhere.
hustle fades into the background, we find ourselves
So we're gonna do a song called Love and Money.
Opportunity, a chance to connect with the
I should have that
universe in a
song.
way that can reshape our lives.
Another game
As we
already.
close our eyes and drift into sleep, we enter a state of consciousness where the boundaries between our conscious desires and the infinite potential of the universe blur. This is a sacred moment, a gateway to manifesting our deepest dreams and desires. Asking the universe for what we want before sleep is not merely an act of
So we're gonna use that beat. That beat our my opinion. I like that beat a lot.
That our thoughts, emotions, and intentions are potent forces.
So this roster right here, just so I can show you guys. But we're gonna use that beat. How we're gonna take that is to go.
Specific outcomes. It's about aligning ourselves with the...
Oh, I can't even see it. Hold on, man.
For everything, tapping into the wellspring of abundance that is available to all of us.
So
The idea that
that's this
the
one.
universe for what we want and receive
Characters.
no far-fetched at first glance. But when we delve deeper into the principles of the law of attraction, quantum physics, and even ancient spiritual teachings, we begin to see that this concept is grounded in a profound understanding of how the universe operates. At its core, the universe is not a distant, impersonal force, but rather an interconnected web of energy, consciousness,
I'm gonna put this
and
in
intention.
quick access.
Before we
Both
explore how to ask the universe for
so we
what we
can move
want
a little
before
bit
sleep,
quicker.
it's essential to understand the significance
gonna
of
go
the
ahead
state
and
of mind we
now
enter during this time.
Just copy
Sleep
that
is a
music
natural
to
process
this one.
that takes us into different levels of consciousness, from
Control
wakefulness
V
to
again.
deep, restorative slumber.
Now
Between these states lies
I'm
the
gonna copy
hypnagogic
this.
state, the transitional phase
Go
where the mind
ahead
is
and
relaxed, and the subconscious
data.
is highly receptive to new ideas and suggestions. It is in this state that our intentions can be planted like seeds in the fertile
Systems.
soil of our subconscious, ready to
Down
grow and
here.
manifest in our waking reality.
We're gonna scroll down here,
Many
and literally
students
wherever it
suggest
says music, we're just gonna change that
have understood the power of this transitional state
right
and
here.
have used it to their advantage.
So
From Thomas
we're gonna change the title. So when title screen / main menu, change the character selection right here as well to
just before sleep.
Love of Money .mp3, and then also
and manifestation.
those two would be good. We could change the verses and victory stream. I'm not gonna do all that.
With the intention of asking the universe for what we want, we are doing more than just making a request. We are engaging in a sacred dialogue with the forces that govern our lives.
We'll do that now.
This process involves clarity of desire, emotional alignment, and unwavering faith that what we seek is already on its way to us. By focusing our thoughts and emotions on our desires just before sleep, we are programming our subconscious mind to work on our behalf, aligning ourselves with the vibrational frequency of what we wish to attract. In the following sections, we will explore the practical steps to effectively ask the universe for what you want before sleep, how to cultivate the right mindset and emotional state.
Now that our music's in there and I saved it, Control S is saved, but I go ahead and show you guys me saving it as well.
Done consistently and with genuine belief can lead to profound transformations, allowing you to manifest the life of your dreams with grace and ease.
The music came through.
The idea of asking the universe for what you want is deeply rooted in the principles of the law of attraction. At its core, the law of attraction posits that like attracts like what you focus on, whether positive or negative, be drawn into your life. This principle suggests that your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs have a powerful influence on the experiences you encounter. By consciously directing your thoughts and emotions toward what you desire, you align
All right, let's go ahead and go online now. So
making it more likely to manifest.
Both designs are finished. You know what I'm saying?
To truly grasp the
not about it being a long, hard to do. It's just about me being busy and putting a nail in the coffin to get it all done. So now all we need to do is add characters and stages. So we're gonna make a couple of stages for Larry June, and there's a couple of taco trucks I want to make stages for as well.
This energy vibration,
I think I'll say that for tomorrow night, and I would leave now to checking out some different characters to add, as well as
you emit a higher vibrational frequency that attracts similar positive experiences into your life.
Oh, some stages. So programming characters and programming stages. So let's get to it.
Fear or negativity. You emit a lower vibrational
this
frequency.
Stuff is all done, so we can exit out of this now.
With those emotions. The law
exit out of this too.
On the principle.
We're done with this for the time
To
being.
the energy you emit. This is why it is crucial to be mindful of your thoughts and feelings, particularly when you are on the cusp of sleep.
Pull up my other
Sleep are a
side.
time when your subconscious mind is most receptive to new ideas. And the
Moving Archive is the most safest website to download characters. I'm just going to say that now.
If you go to sleep with thoughts of abundance, love, and gratitude, you are likely to attract more of these experiences.
There are other sites. This is my go-to though.
Thoughts of lack, fear, or resentment, you may find that these negative experiences continue to manifest in your waking life. This brings us to the second key point, the power of the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is a powerful tool in the manifestation process because it operates as the repository of your deepest beliefs.
So now I'm just going to be picking and choosing some different stages.
Unlike the conscious mind, which is limited to processing
characters I want to add, and then
the subconscious mind processes
go ahead and go mute
information on a much
because
deeper
I'm gonna try to go through this pretty fast.
Your behaviors, habits, and reactions.
But
it plays a significant role in
time
reality. The subconscious mind does not differentiate between what is real and what is imagined. This means that whatever you repeatedly focus on and believe, whether positive or negative, becomes ingrained in your subconscious mind and eventually manifests in your life. This is why it is so important to consciously program your subconscious mind with positive and empowering thoughts, particularly before sleep when your conscious defenses are down and your subconscious mind is more accessible. When you consciously direct your thoughts and emotions toward what you want to manifest, you are effectively planting seeds in your subconscious mind. These seeds take root and grow, influencing your thoughts, feelings, and actions in ways that bring your desires closer to reality. This is why visualization and affirmations are such powerful tools in the manifestation process. By visualizing your desired outcome as if it has already happened, and by repeating positive affirmations that reinforce this belief, you are programming your subconscious mind to align with your desires. The state of mind you are in before sleep is particularly important because it is a time when the conscious mind begins to relax and the subconscious mind becomes more dominant. This transitional state, known as the hypnagogic state, is a time when the mind is more open to suggestion and the barriers between the conscious and subconscious mind are more permeable. By focusing your thoughts and emotions on your desires during this time, you are effectively giving instructions to your subconscious mind to work on manifesting these desires while you sleep. To make the most of this powerful time, it is important to approach it with a sense of calm and positivity. If you go to bed feeling anxious or stressed, these negative emotions can seep into your subconscious mind and influence the energy you project. On the other hand, if you go to bed feeling relaxed, grateful, and focused on your desires, you are more likely to wake up feeling aligned with the energy of what you want to attract. One way to harness the power of the subconscious mind before sleep is through a practice called scripting. Scripting involves writing down your desires as if they have already manifested. This process before bed, you are imprinting these positive thoughts and beliefs into your subconscious mind, which then works on your behalf while you sleep. Another powerful tool is visualization. Visualization involves creating a mental image of your desired outcome and immersing yourself in the feelings of having already achieved it. The more vivid and detailed your visualization, the more powerful it is. As you visualize, try to engage all of your senses, see, hear, feel, and even smell and taste what it would be like to have your
So another idea I
already
also have is to,
This process not only
I have a lot of games already that I don't know all the stages to.
your vibrational
Go ahead
frequency
and
to match that of your desire.
check out something right there.
Affirmations are another effective way to program your subconscious mind before sleep. Affirmations are positive
For example,
statements that reflect
one of my
the reality
favorites,
you create.
find it
By
real
repeating
quick.
these statements with conviction and emotion, you are sending
Australian
a powerful
Outbreak or
message to
something
your
like that.
subconscious mind that what you desire is already yours.
This one.
For example, if you want to manifest abundance, you might repeat affirmations such as, I am abundant in all areas of my life, or I attract wealth and prosperity effortlessly. The key is to choose affirmations that resonate with you and to repeat them consistently, especially before sleep when your subconscious mind is most receptive. The power of the subconscious mind lies in its ability to influence your thoughts, emotions, and actions in ways that align with your desires. By consciously programming your subconscious mind with positive and empowering beliefs before sleep, you are setting the stage for the universe to bring your desires into reality. This process requires consistency and patience, but with time and practice, you will begin to see the results of your efforts. The moments before sleep are a unique and powerful way of manifesting your desire. This period, known as the hypnagogic state, is a transitional phase between wakefulness and sleep, where your mind is in a particularly receptive state. During this time, your brain waves slow down from the active, alert state of beta waves to the more relaxed alpha and theta waves. These slower brain waves are associated with creativity, relaxation, and heightened suggestibility, making the hypnagogic state an ideal time to focus on your desires and plant the seeds of manifestation. The hypnagogic state is often overlooked in our fast-paced lives, but it holds immense potential for those who understand how
This
to
is
harness it.
stage builder. No, we don't
When
get
you are
that
in
right.
this state, your subconscious mind is more accessible than at any other time during the day. The usual mental filters and defenses that guard your subconscious are relaxed, allowing new ideas, beliefs, and desires to be absorbed more easily. This means that the thoughts and emotions you focus on during the hypnagogic state can have a profound impact on your subconscious mind, influencing your beliefs, behaviors, and ultimately your reality. To utilize the hypnagogic state effectively, it's important to approach this time with intention and clarity. As you begin to drift off to sleep,
See what the property is on
focus
this.
on what you truly desire.
Not bad.
This could be a
364.
specific goal, such as achieving success
Yeah, I'm gonna
in
go ahead
your
and take these
career,
stages.
finding a loving relationship, or improving your health. The key is to visualize your desire as if it has already been fulfilled. Imagine yourself living your desired reality in vivid detail. What you see, hear, feel, and even smell or taste. The more sensory rich and emotionally charged your visualization, the more powerful it will be. During this time, it's also important to feel the emotions associated with having your desire already manifested. Emotions are a powerful force in the manifestation process because they carry a vibrational frequency that aligns with your desires. So, when you feel the emotions of joy, gratitude, and satisfaction, you are raising your vibrational frequency to match that of your desired outcome. This alignment of thoughts and emotions creates a powerful magnetic force that attracts your desires into your reality. In addition to visualization, affirmations can be a useful tool during the hypnagogic state. Affirmations are positive statements that reinforce your belief in the manifestation of your desires. By repeating affirmations that align with your goals, you are sending a direct message to your subconscious mind, reinforcing the belief that what you desire is already on its way to you. For example, if your desire is to attract financial abundance, you might repeat affirmations such as, "I am financially abundant, for money flows to me effortlessly and easily." Repetition of these affirmations during hypnosis can bypass the conscious mind's doubts and fears, allowing the subconscious mind to accept them as true. Consistency is key when working with the hypnagogic state. The more regularly you focus on your desires during this time, the more deeply they will be ingrained in your subconscious mind. Over time, this can lead to significant shifts in your thoughts, beliefs, and action, all of which contribute to the manifestation of your desires. By making this a nightly practice, you are effectively programming your mind to work on your behalf while you sleep, aligning your thoughts and energy with the reality you wish to create. While the hypnagogic state provides a powerful window of opportunity for manifestation, it is most effective when paired with clarity of desire. Clarity of desire refers to having a clear, specific understanding of what you truly want. This may seem
I like all
strange,
these stages except for this one, so this one has to go.
with articulating their desires in a precise and focused way. Without clarity, your desires may be vague or conflicted, which can create confusion and mixed signals in the manifestation process. To achieve clarity of desire, it's important to take the time to reflect on what you truly want and why you want. This requires looking beyond surface-level desires and identifying the underlying emotions, values, and intentions that drive them. For example, if your desire is to attract a romantic partner, it's important to clarify what qualities you are seeking in that person and what kind of relationship you want to build. Do you want a relationship based on mutual respect, trust, and emotional intimacy? Are you looking for someone who shares your values and life goals? The more specific you can be about your desires, the more effectively you can focus your thoughts and energy on attracting them. Clarity of desire also involves aligning your desires with your true self. This means understanding and honoring your core values, passions, and purpose in life. When your desires
I want
are
to say
in
we don't
alignment
need
with your
this
true
because
self, they are more likely to manifest.
I have
They
games with
resonate
characters that
your
are
authentic
popular
inner.
already.
On the other hand,
If I
your
had more
desires are
time, I
driven
would
by
actually
external
go
pressures,
through these
expectations, or
different
fear,
websites. I would go through all these different characters so I can just try out new characters. But for the sake of time, I'm just going to go ahead and just use characters I already have downloaded.
By writing down your desires in detail,
But
you can clarify what you want.
as you see, some of these characters look awesome. I never tried out. Like, I mean, you wouldn't know that, but Hulkbuster, that looks pretty cool.
That may be blocking your manifestation. It can also help you refine your desires and focus on what truly
Bluey,
matters to you.
definitely he has to go in the
Caught up in
game.
superficial or fleeting ones. Once you have gained clarity of desire, it's important to stay focused and committed to your vision. This means regularly revisiting
Go ahead
your
and just
decisions, reinforcing them through visualization,
goal we have.
affirmations, and other manifestation practices. It also means being open to the guidance and opportunities that the universe presents to help you achieve your desires.
So to do that, we're gonna
When you
go
are clear about what you want,
like this.
the universe can respond more effectively, bringing you the people, resources, and circumstances that align with your vision. Emotional alignment with intentions is a critical aspect of the manifestation process that often goes overlooked. It's not enough to simply state what you want to truly manifest your desires. You need to feel emotionally aligned with the outcome you wish to create. This means that your emotions should match the vibrational frequency of your intentions. When your emotions are in harmony with your desires, you create a powerful energetic resonance that helps to attract what you want into your life. Emotions are a form of energy, and they play a significant role in shaping your reality. Positive emotions like joy, love, gratitude, and excitement emit high vibrational frequencies, while negative emotions like fear, doubt, anger, and sadness emit lower frequencies. The law of attraction teaches that like attracts like, so when you are emotionally aligned with the positive feelings associated with your desired outcome, you attract more of that positive energy into your life. Conversely, if your emotions are dominated by negativity, you may inadvertently attract more of what you don't want. To achieve emotional alignment with your intentions, it's important to cultivate the emotions you would feel if your desires were already fulfilled. For instance, if your intention is to manifest financial abundance, you need to feel the emotions of abundance, security, and freedom as if you already have the financial resources you desire. This requires shifting your emotional state from one of lack or need to one of abundance and fulfillment. The more you can genuinely feel these positive emotions, the more effectively you align yourself with the vibrational frequency of your desires. The state of mind you are in before sleep is particularly important because it is a time when the conscious mind begins to relax and the subconscious mind becomes more dominant. This transitional state, known as the hypnagogic state, is a time when the mind is more open to suggestion and the barriers between the conscious and subconscious mind are more permeable. By focusing your thoughts and emotions on your desires during this time, you are effectively giving instructions to your subconscious mind to work on manifesting these desires while you sleep. To make the most of this powerful time, it is important to approach it with a sense of calm and positivity. If you go to bed feeling anxious or stressed, these negative emotions can seep into your subconscious mind and influence the energy you project. On the other hand, if you go to bed feeling relaxed, grateful, and focused on your desires, you are more likely to wake up feeling aligned with the energy of what you want to attract. One way to harness the power of the subconscious mind before sleep is through a practice called scripting. Scripting involves writing down your desires as if they have already manifested. This process helps to clarify your intentions and reinforces the belief that what you want is already on its way to you. By reading your script before bed, you are imprinting these positive thoughts and beliefs into your subconscious mind, which then works on your behalf while you sleep. Another powerful tool is visualization. Visualization involves creating a mental image of your desired outcome and immersing yourself in the feelings of having already achieved it. The more vivid and detailed your visualization, the more powerful it is. As you visualize, try to engage all of your senses, see, hear, feel, and even smell, and taste what it would be like to have your desire already fulfilled. This process not only helps to program your subconscious mind, but also raises your vibrational frequency to match that of your desire. Affirmations are another effective way to program your subconscious mind before sleep. Affirmations are positive statements that reflect the reality you want to create. By repeating these statements with conviction and emotion, you are sending a powerful message to your subconscious mind that what you desire is already yours. For example, if you want to manifest abundance, you might repeat affirmations such as, "I am abundant in all areas of my life," or "I attract wealth and prosperity effortlessly." The key is to choose affirmations that resonate with you and to repeat them consistently, especially before sleep, when your subconscious mind is most receptive. The power of the subconscious mind lies in its ability to influence your thoughts, emotions, and actions in ways that align with your desires. By consciously programming your subconscious mind with positive and empowering beliefs before sleep, you are setting the stage for the universe to bring your desires into reality. This process requires consistency and patience, but with time and practice, you will begin to see the results of your effort. The moments before sleep are a unique and powerful time for manifesting your desires. This period, known as the hypnagogic state, is a transitional phase between wakefulness and sleep, where your mind is in a particularly receptive state. During this time, your brain waves slow down from the active, alert state of beta waves to the more relaxed alpha and theta waves. These slower brain waves are associated with creativity, relaxation, and heightened suggestibility, making the hypnagogic state an ideal time to focus on your desires and plant the seeds of manifestation. The hypnagogic state is often overlooked in our fast-paced lives, but it holds immense potential for those who understand how to harness it. When you are in this state, your subconscious mind is more accessible than at any other time during the day. The usual mental filters and defenses that guard your subconscious are relaxed, allowing new ideas, beliefs, and desires to be absorbed more easily.
Well, I'm brain dead.
This means
Hold on.
that the thoughts and emotions you focus on during the hypnagogic state can have a profound
That's all we
effect
need from
on your
this one right here.
subconscious mind, influencing your beliefs, behaviors, and ultimately your reality. To utilize the hypnagogic
A lot of these characters we can get from
effectively,
my
it's
favorite
important
game,
to
to be
approach this
honest.
time with intention and
That ever
clarity.
designed myself.
As you begin to drift off to sleep, focus your thoughts on what you truly desire. This could be a specific goal, such as achieving success in your career, finding a loving relationship, or improving your health. The key is to visualize your desire as if it has already been fulfilled. Imagine yourself living your desired reality in vivid detail. What you see, hear, feel, and even smell or taste. The more sensory rich and emotionally charged your visualization, the more powerful it will be. During this time, it's also important to feel the emotions associated with having your desire already manifesting. Emotions are a powerful force in the manifestation process because they carry a vibrational frequency.
Before I go to the
that aligns
goal, let
with
me go
your
to this one too.
When you feel the emotions of joy, gratitude, and satisfaction, you are raising your vibrational frequency to match that of your desired outcome. This alignment of thoughts and emotions creates a powerful magnetic force that attracts your desires into your reality. In addition to visualization, affirmations can be a useful tool during the hypnagogic state. Affirmations are positive statements that reinforce your belief in the manifestation of your desires. By repeating affirmations that align with your goals, you are sending a direct message to your subconscious mind, reinforcing the belief that what you desire is already on its way.
Let's get Huey in here.
For example, if your desire is to attract financial abundance, you might repeat affirmations such as, "I am financially abundant where money flows to me effortlessly and easily." The repetition of these affirmations during the hypnagogic state helps to bypass the conscious mind doubts and fears, allowing the subconscious mind to accept them as true. Consistency is key when working with a hypnagogic state. The more regularly you focus on your desires during this time, the more deeply they will be ingrained in your subconscious mind. Over time, this can lead to significant shifts in your thoughts, beliefs, and actions, all of which contribute to the manifestation of your desires. By making this a nightly practice, you are effectively programming your mind to work on your behalf while you sleep, aligning your thoughts and energy with the reality you wish to create. While the hypnagogic state provides a powerful window of opportunity for manifestation, it is most effective when
Whenever you add shortcuts, make sure to up 10 times easier. I'll say that too.
First, having a clear, specific understanding of what you truly want. This may seem straightforward, but many people struggle with articulating their desires in a precise and focused way. Without clarity, your desires may be vague or conflicted, which can create confusion and mixed signals in the manifestation process. To achieve clarity of desire, it's important to take the time to reflect on what you truly want.
Let's get Bugs in there, Bugs Bunny.
This requires looking beyond surface level desires and identifying the underlying emotions, values, and intentions that drive them. For example, if your desire is to attract a romantic partner, it's important to clarify what qualities you are seeking in that person and what kind of relationship you want to build. You want a relationship based on mutual respect, trust, and emotional intimacy. Are you looking for someone who shares your values and life goals? The more specific you can be about your desires, the more effectively you can focus your thoughts and energy on attracting them. Clarity of desire also involves aligning your desires.
This probably is better in my opinion, so I'm gonna grab
This
this
is
one.
understanding and honoring your core values, passions,
And I'm gonna show you guys the
life.
difference in a second.
When your desires are in alignment with your true self, they are more likely to manifest because they resonate with your authentic energy. On the other hand, if your desires are driven by external pressures, societal expectations, or fear, they may not align with your true self, creating resistance and obstacles in the manifestation process. One way to gain clarity of desire is through journaling. By writing down your desires,
See Jotaro right here, but he's not in the
clarify
game. He's
what
just
you
a
want
member.
and why it is important to you. This process can help you identify any conflicting desire or limiting beliefs.
He must
that may
not
be
work,
blocking your
but if he does work,
manifestation.
I'll take him too.
It can also help you refine your desires and focus on what truly matters to you, rather than getting caught up in superficial or fleeting ones. Once you have gained clarity of desire, it's important to stay focused and committed to your vision. This means regularly revisiting your desires, reinforcing them through visualization, affirmations, and other manifestation practices.
Okay, so
It also means being open to the guidance and opportunities that the universe presents to help you achieve your desires. When you are clear about what you want, the universe can respond more effectively, bringing you the people, resources, and circumstances that align with your vision. Emotional alignment with intentions is a critical aspect of the manifestation process that often goes overlooked. It's not enough to simply state what you want to truly manifest your desires. You need to feel emotionally aligned with the outcome you wish to create. This means that your emotions
all right, so we had
the vibrational
a couple of
frequency of
characters
your
over here. Let's go ahead and start lining them
When
up.
your emotions are in
Let's
harmony
see.
with your desires, you create a powerful energetic resonance that helps to attract what you want into your life. Emotions are a form of energy, and they play a significant role in shaping your reality. Positive emotions like joy, love, gratitude, and excitement emit high vibrational frequencies, while negative emotions like fear, doubt, anger, and sadness emit lower frequencies. The law of attraction teaches that like attracts like, so when you are emotionally aligned with the positive feelings associated with your desired outcome, you attract more of that positive energy into your life. Conversely, if your emotions are dominated by negativity, you may inadvertently attract more of what you don't want. To achieve emotional alignment with your intentions, it's important to cultivate the emotions you would feel if your desires were already fulfilled. For instance, if your intention is to manifest financial abundance, you need to feel the emotions of abundance, security, and freedom as if you already have the financial resources you desire. This requires shifting your emotional state from one of lack or need to one of abundance and fulfillment. The more you can genuinely feel these positive emotions, the more effectively you align yourself with the vibrational frequency of your desires.
What happened to my audio, but
One way to cultivate emotional alignment is through the practice
there
of
it is.
gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful emotion that can instantly raise your vibrational frequency and align you with the energy of abundance. By focusing on what you are grateful for in your life right now, you shift your attention away from what you lack and towards the abundance that already exists. This shift
Perfect for my wife. I'm thankful for everybody that joins the Fighters family and takes the class. Thank you for every kid that's trying to, not be a game banger and do.
As if it has already manifested, further strengthens your emotional alignment with your
I'm not
intention.
gonna lie, I was kind of tearing up saying
Another
that because
important
God is
aspect of
good.
emotional alignment
Thank you
is
for
releasing negative
everybody that's
emotions
doing the right
or
thing.
limiting beliefs that may be
It's
blocking
hard.
your
I wasn't like that growing
If you
up.
hold on to feelings of fear, doubt, or unworthiness,
I was that
these
kid to get
emotions
kicked out of
can
all the
create resistance
classes.
and prevent your desires from manifesting.
I got expelled from. Well, I have a
And
twin
clearing
brother,
these
so
blocks is essential
if
to
I would have got
slowly
expelled,
process
he
your
would have got
negative
expelled.
emotions
So
rather
a
than
lot of
suppressing
that,
them.
but
Techniques
came
such
a
as
long way.
journaling,
So
meditation, and
the reason why I do
emotional
Fighters
exercise
Academy is
can
to
help you to let
reach
go
those type of kids,
and
get them
reflect
doing
your
something.
positive, empowering feelings.
Hopefully, by me
Visualization
having
is a
them
powerful
take this
tool
class, they can
for
maybe change their ways and want to do more with their life. Life is all about just trying out new things until
When you
you
visualize your
figure out,
goals, you
okay,
create a mental image of what you
I
want
like
to
this and
achieve.
I'm gonna keep
And you
doing it.
engage your emotions by imagining
So,
how it would feel to have your desires fulfilled. Visualization goes beyond mere daydreaming. It's a deliberate and focused practice that involves using your imagination to create a vivid and detailed picture of your desired reality. To effectively use visualization techniques, it's important to create a clear and specific image of your desired outcome. The more detailed and sensory rich your visualization, the more powerful it will be. For example, if your goal is to manifest a new home, Don't just imagine the house itself, imagine walking through the front door, feeling the texture of the doorknob in your hand, hearing the sounds of your family inside, and smelling the scent of your favorite meal cooking in the kitchen. The more you can engage all of your senses, the more real and tangible your visualization becomes. As you visualize, pay close attention to the emotions that arise. The goal is to generate the positive emotions that you would feel if your visualization were your current reality. Feel the joy, excitement, and gratitude of having your desires fulfilled. These emotions are the key to aligning your energy with your intention. The more you can evoke these positive feelings during your visualization practice, the more effectively you will attract your desired outcome. Consistency is crucial when it comes to visualization. To see results, you need to make visualization a regular part of your daily routine. This doesn't mean you have to spend hours visualizing each day. Even a few minutes of focused visualization can be powerful if done consistently. The key is to be disciplined and make visualization a habit, integrating it into your morning or evening routine, or even during quiet moments throughout the day. It's also important to visualize your goals as if they have already been achieved. This means that when you visualize, you should see yourself in the present moment, already living your desired reality. Avoid visualizing your goals as something you want, or something that will happen in the future, as this can create a sense of distance between you and your desires. Instead, see yourself already enjoying the success, abundance, or fulfillment you seek, and feel the emotions associated with that experience. In addition to personal visualization sessions, you can enhance the effectiveness of your visualization techniques by creating vision boards or using guided visualization. A vision board is a collage of images, words, and symbols that represent your goals and desires. By placing your vision board in a prominent place where you can see it daily, you reinforce your intentions and keep your goals top of mind. Guided visualizations, on the other hand, involve listening to a recorded meditation or script that takes you through a specific visualization process. These can be helpful if you find it challenging to focus, or if you want to explore different aspects of your desired outcome. Visualization is not just a mental exercise, it's a powerful tool that can help you to align your thoughts, emotions, and energy with your intention. When combined with emotional alignment, visualization can accelerate the manifestation process and bring your desires into reality more quickly and effectively. Developing unwavering faith is a cornerstone of the manifestation process. It's the deep, unshakable belief that what you desire is not only possible, but is already on its way to you. Faith, in this context, is more than just hope or wishful thinking. It is a profound trust in the universe's ability to deliver your desires, even when there is no immediate evidence to support it. This kind of faith
I usually try out the
requires
characters
you to
like
let go
now,
of doubt,
but
fear, and
for the
impatience,
sake of time, not.
and to fully embrace the belief that the universe is working in your favor, aligning circumstances and opportunities that will lead to the fulfillment of your intentions. Unwavering faith is built through a combination of mindset, practice, and experience. The first step in developing this faith is to cultivate a positive mindset.
So, like, for example, these characters that nobody knows, they don't necessarily get love, but I would give them love.
And instead focus
I would give them love just because I like to see what like different characters do. But I'm trying to put characters in here that people know, obviously, so it looks more
to cultivate this
appealing.
mindset, helpful to engage in practices that reinforce your belief in the power of manifestation.
So let me see.
Affirmations are one such practice. By regularly repeating positive statements that affirm your belief in your ability to manifest your desires, you begin to rewire your brain to focus on the positive rather than the negative. For example, affirmations like "I trust in the universe's timing, everything I need is coming to me," or "I am a powerful creator of my reality" can help strengthen your faith over time. Another powerful practice is visualization. When you regularly visualize your desired outcome, as if it has already happened, you not only align your emotions with your intentions, but also reinforce your belief that this outcome is achievable. Visualization allows you to experience your desired reality in your mind, making it feel more real and attainable. The more you can see and feel your desires as already being fulfilled, the more your faith in their manifestation will grow. Experience also plays a crucial role in developing unwavering faith. As you begin to see evidence of your manifestations coming to life, even in small ways, your belief in the process will naturally strengthen. It's important to acknowledge and celebrate these small wins, as they are proof that the universe is responding to your intentions. Keeping a manifestation journal where you record your successes, no matter how minor, can be a powerful way to track your progress and build your faith over time. However, Faith isn't just about believing when things are going well. It's about maintaining that belief, even when challenges arise. There will be times when it seems like nothing is happening, or when circumstances appear to be moving in the opposite direction of your desires. It is in these moments that your faith is truly tested. To maintain unwavering faith during challenging times, it's essential to practice patience and trust. Remember that the universe has its own timing, and sometimes what appears to be a setback is actually a setup for something even better. One way to reinforce your faith during difficult times is to connect with the deeper purpose behind your desires. Ask yourself why you want what you want, and how it aligns with your true self and life purpose. When you can see how your desires are connected to your higher purpose, it becomes easier to trust that the universe will bring them to you in the right way and at the right time. This deeper understanding helps you to remain committed to your intention, even when the path to manifestation isn't clear. In addition to developing unwavering faith, creating a sleep ritual for manifestation can greatly enhance your ability to attract your desires. A sleep ritual is a set of practices or routines that you engage in before bed, designed to prepare your mind and body for rest, while also focusing your intentions on what you want to manifest. Sleep is a powerful time for manifestation because as you drift off, your conscious mind relaxes and your subconscious mind becomes more active. This is when your subconscious is most open to suggestion and when the seeds of your intentions can be planted deeply. The key to an effective sleep ritual is consistency and intention. By creating a nightly routine that you follow consistently, you train your mind to enter a relaxed and receptive state before sleep. This not only helps improve the quality of your sleep, but also creates a strong foundation for your manifestation practice. One of the most effective practices for including your sleep ritual is visualization. Before you go to sleep, take a few minutes to close your eyes and visualize your desired outcome in vivid detail. Imagine yourself living the life you want, achieving your goals, and experiencing the emotions associated with those achievements. The more detailed and emotionally charged your visualization, the more powerful it will be. As you visualize, allow yourself to fully immerse in the experience, feeling as if your desires are already fulfilled. In addition to visualization, affirmations can be a powerful part of your sleep ritual. After your visualization, spend a few minutes repeating positive affirmations that reinforce your faith and intention. These could be statements like, I am worthy of my desires, I trust the universe to bring me what I need, or I am attracting abundance in all areas of my life. By repeating these affirmations before sleep, you are programming your subconscious mind to focus on these positive thoughts throughout the night. Another practice to consider is gratitude. Gratitude is a high vibration emotion that aligns you with the energy of abundance and positivity. Before going to sleep, take a moment to reflect on the things you are grateful for, both in your current life and in the manifestation process. You might also express gratitude for the desires you are working to manifest, thanking the universe as if they have already been fulfilled. This practice not only helps to raise your vibrational frequency, but also reinforces your belief that your desires are already on their way to you. But to further enhance your sleep ritual, you might incorporate meditation or deep breathing exercises. These practices help to calm the mind, relieve any lingering stress or tension from the day, and create a peaceful state that is conducive to both restful sleep and effective manifestation. The simple meditation might involve focusing on your breath, allowing any thoughts to pass by without attachment, and bringing your attention back to the present moment. As you meditate, you might also focus on your intentions, visualizing them with each breath. Creating a sleep environment that supports relaxation and manifestation is also important. This might involve setting up your bedroom in a way that feels calming and peaceful, such as dimming the lights, playing soft music, or using aromatherapy with scents like lavender or chamomile. Ensuring that your sleep environment is free from distractions, clutter, and negative energy can help to create a space where your mind feels safe and open to the process of manifestation. Trusting the process is a fundamental aspect of the manifestation journey. It involves letting go of the need to control every detail of how and when your desires will manifest, and instead placing your faith in the natural unfolding of events. Trusting the process means believing that the universe has your best interests at heart and is working behind the scenes to bring your desires to fruition, even when it seems like nothing is happening. This trust is built on the understanding that the universe operates in ways that may not always be immediately apparent or logical to our conscious mind, but that ultimately serve our highest good. One of the biggest challenges in trusting the process is the tendency to doubt or question the progress of your manifestations, especially when things don't appear to be moving as quickly as you'd like. It's natural to want to see immediate results, but manifestation is not always a linear process. Sometimes what seems like a delay or setback is actually a necessary part of the journey. The universe may be aligning circumstances, removing obstacles, or preparing you in ways that you're not yet aware of. Trusting the process means having faith that everything is unfolding as it should, even when you can't see the bigger picture. To cultivate trust in the process, it's important to release the need for instant gratification. Manifestation is often compared to planting a seed after you plant it. You don't dig it up every day to check if it's flowering. Instead, you trust that with the right conditions, sunlight, water, and time, the seed will sprout and eventually blossom into what you've envisioned. Similarly, in the manifestation process, once you set your intention and taken a line,
Why do I have to put Hello
you need to
Kitty
trust
on
that
here?
the universe is taking care of the details.
And
This
Bluey.
doesn't mean being passive, it means being patient and
Guess
allowing the
not.
process to unfold in its own time. Another key to trusting the process is recognizing and appreciating the signs and synchronicities that the universe sends your way. These signs are often subtle but significant indicators that your manifestation is in progress. They might come in the form of unexpected opportunities, chance encounters, or intuitive nudges that guide you toward your goals. By staying attuned to these signs and acknowledging them, you reinforce your trust in the process. It's like receiving little confirmations from the universe that you're on the right path. Trusting the process also involves surrendering your attachment to a specific outcome. While it's important to have clear intentions, it's equally important to be open to the possibility that the universe may have something even better in store for you. And sometimes what we think we want is not what's truly best for us. And by clinging too tightly to a particular outcome, we may limit the possibilities available to us. By trusting the process, you allow the universe to deliver your desires in the most perfect and harmonious way, which may be different and even better than what you initially imagined. Consistency and patience in practice are essential for successful manifestation. Consistency means regularly engaging in practices that align you with your desires, such as visualization, affirmations, meditation, and gratitude. These practices help to reinforce your intention and keep your energy focused on what you want to create. Without consistency, your efforts can become scattered, and your energy may waver, making it more difficult for your desires to manifest. Just as building physical strength requires regular exercise, strengthening your manifestation abilities requires consistent effort and dedication. Consistency also involves maintaining a positive mindset and staying committed to your goals, even when challenges arise. It's easy to feel motivated and focused when things are going well, but the true test of consistency is how you respond when faced with obstacles or delays. This is where patience comes into play. Patience is the ability to stay calm, centered, and trusting even when things don't happen as quickly as you'd like. It's about understanding that manifestation is a process that unfolds in divine timing, not according to our human expectations. Practicing patience can be challenging, especially in a world that often values instant results and immediate gratification. However, patience is a powerful virtue that can enhance your manifestation efforts. When you're patient, you're not constantly checking to see if your desires have manifested. Instead, you're content in the knowledge that everything is happening as it should. Patience allows you to stay focused on the present moment and enjoy the journey rather than getting caught up in the destination. One way to cultivate patience is by adopting a mindset of gratitude and appreciation for where you are right now. Instead of focusing on what you don't have or what hasn't happened yet, focus on the progress you've made and the positive aspects of your current situation. This shift in perspective helps to reduce feelings of impatience and frustration, and it raises your vibrational frequency to align with the energy of abundance. Another aspect of consistency and patience is being persistent in your actions. Manifestation is not just about thinking positively or visualizing your desires, it also requires taking inspired action. This means following through on the intuitive guidance you receive, pursuing opportunities that align with your goals, and staying committed to your intentions, even when the going gets tough. Consistency in action is what bridges the gap between your desires and their physical manifestation. It's also important to recognize that setbacks and delays are a natural part of the manifestation process. They don't mean that your desires won't manifest, but rather that there may be lessons to learn, adjustments to make, or timing to honor. By approaching these challenges with patience and a positive attitude, you can navigate them more effectively and continue moving forward toward your goals. You are the creator of your reality. Every thought, every feeling, and every assumption you hold shapes the world around you. The truth of this statement lies not in wishful thinking or vague hope, but in the very foundation of how life operates. To live in the end, to act as if you already have what you desire, is not merely an exercise in positive thinking, it is a conscious alignment with the creative power that defines the universe. What does it mean to live in the end? It means adopting the mindset that you are already in possession of what you desire, as though it has already come to pass. This is not a fantasy, but rather the most potent act of creation. It's about knowing that the future you wish for is already a present reality within you. The key is to assume this state completely, allowing it to govern your actions, thoughts, and
They
feelings.
make it hard sometimes.
When you live in the end, you step beyond the limits of what your senses tell you. Your senses show you the world as it appears, but your imagination shows you the world as it could be. The true power lies in choosing which of these to believe. Most people are so tied to the evidence of their senses that they cannot break free from the current version of their lives. They look around and see lack, failure, or limitation, and they allow these external conditions to dictate their internal state. But the real process of creation happens the other way around. What is within you determines what is around you. When you can stand firm in the conviction that you already possess your desire, despite the outer conditions,
You don't know something, just Google it.
begin to shift in response. It is not the outer world that has the final say, it is your inner world. Consider that everything you see now in your life was once imagined. The job you have, the relationships you are in, the home you live in, these were all, at one time, nothing more than thoughts in your mind. They only became reality because at some point, consciously or unconsciously, you assumed them to be true. You believed in their existence before they manifested. This is the power of assumption. To act as if you already have what you want is to align yourself with the state of being that attracts it into your life. If you desire love, act as though you are already deeply loved. Feel what it feels like to be cherished, respected, and adored. If you desire abundance, walk through life with the calm confidence that comes from knowing you are financially free. Feel the relief, the joy, the excitement of having more than enough. If you want success, carry yourself as though you are already successful. Speak, think, and act from the place of accomplishment, even if the world hasn't caught up with that reality yet.
Well, sometimes you
There
gotta
will be
refresh
moments
it.
when your current circumstances tempt you to abandon this mental discipline. Doubts will creep in, and your senses will try to convince you that nothing is changing. But this is where your faith must remain unshaken. The outer world is always slow to reflect inner change. Think of it like planting a seed. You don't dig up the soil every day to check whether the seed is growing. You trust that it is taking root beneath the surface, even when there is no visible evidence of progress. In the same way, you must trust that the reality you are cultivating
There's really
in your
no
mind is
Chris.
coming
Chris
to
doesn't really work.
even when nothing seems to be happening yet.
Not great
The
at all.
process of living in the end involves more than just thought, it requires feeling. Thought alone is not enough to bring about change. You must feel the state of your wish fulfilled. This is not simply imagining what it would be like, it is the actual feeling of living in that state now. Your emotions are the language through which you communicate with the creative force of the universe. The stronger
There we go. This is how it's supposed to
the
happen.
more
So when
powerful
it opens up, you can automatically go like this.
Ask yourself, how would you feel if you were already the person you wish to be? What emotions would dominate your experience? Is it relief, joy, excitement, peace, or confidence? Whatever those feelings are,
I like to put
they are the
an
key
A just so it comes up
to
at the
reality.
start.
Begin to cultivate them in your daily life. Even if the world tells you that nothing has changed, remain steadfast in your feeling that everything has already changed. Living in the end also requires you to release any attachment to the how and when of your desire's manifestation. The human mind often tries to control the process, attempting to figure out every detail of how things will unfold. But this need for control stems from a place of doubt. It suggests that you don't truly believe in the power of your assumption. When you live in the end, you trust that the details will be taken care of.
I didn't download that crystal. I'm
You
pretty
let
sure I have them
go
already
of the
somewhere.
and surrender to the natural unfolding of events. You know that what is meant for you will come in the perfect way.
I have Brian already too. I don't need to re-download them.
It's essential to cultivate patience. Creation takes time, not because it is inherently slow, but because we often stand in our own way by doubting or wavering in our faith. If you can hold steady in the assumption that your desire is already yours, you will accelerate the process. However, every moment of doubt, every time you revert to focusing on what you lack, delays the manifestation. You must remain unwavering in your conviction that it is already done, even when faced with evidence to the contrary. Living in the end means living with an unshakable sense of certainty. It means making decisions as though your desired outcome is already your reality. How would you act if you were already living your dream? How would you treat others? How would you spend your time? What would your daily routine look like? Begin to embody those actions now. By aligning your behavior with your desired state of being, you send a clear signal to the universe that this is who you are, and the universe responds accordingly. The external world is nothing more than a mirror, reflecting back to you the contents of your inner world. If you do not like what you see in your life, it is not because the world is against you, it is because your internal state does not match your desire. Change the state within, and the reflection must change as well. Remember, the feeling of having already achieved your desire is the catalyst for its manifestation. The more consistently you can live in this feeling, the more rapidly your reality will shift to align with it. It is not enough to occasionally dip into the feeling of your wish fulfilled, you must make it your dominant state of being. You must carry this feeling with you throughout your day, regardless of what is happening around you. As you persist in this state, you will begin to notice subtle shifts in your reality. Things will start to move in your favor. Opportunities will arrive, doors will open, and the people and circumstances you need will be drawn to you. This is the natural consequence of living in the end. It is not magic, it is the law. You are always creating, whether you realize it or not. The only difference is that now you are doing it consciously. So live boldly. Live in the end as though your dream is already yours. Know that your assumption is the key to your power. You do not need to wait for permission from the world to begin living as the person you wish to be. The moment you assume it is true, it becomes true within you. And when it is true within, it must become true without. When you live in the end, you are tapping into a fundamental truth about reality. Everything is created twice, first in the imagination, and then in the external world. And this principle underpins all creation. The invisible precedes the visible. The intangible precedes the tangible. It's important to understand that every physical object, every relationship, every circumstance in your life began as an idea, a thought, or a feeling. Once you grasp this concept, you begin to realize that the world around you is not fixed. It is malleable, changeable, and entirely subject to the beliefs you hold. The moment you conceive of a desire, it already exists in an unseen realm. It exists in potential. It is not yet visible, but that does not mean it isn't real. The unseen is as real as the seen. The only difference is that one has not yet materialized in form. By living in the end, by acting as though you already have what you want, you begin to collapse the gap between the invisible and the visible. You draw that potential reality closer to the present moment, until it inevitably becomes part of your physical experience. Living in the end is a declaration of faith. It is an unwavering belief that what you desire is already yours. But faith, in this context, is not passive. It is an active, living force. Faith demands that you embody the feeling of your wish fulfilled, that you think, speak, and act as though the thing you desire is already your reality. This is a powerful shift, because most people wait for external evidence before they allow themselves to feel a certain way. They wait for success before they feel successful. They wait for love before they feel love. They wait for abundance before they feel wealth. To live in the end is to take your mind off the process of how your desire will come to fruition. It requires you to trust in a deeper intelligence, one that orchestrates all of creation. The human mind often gets caught up in the details, trying to figure out every step along the way. It wants to know exactly how things will happen, in what order, and according to what timeline. But this need for control is rooted in fear. It's the fear that if you don't personally manage every aspect of the process, your desire won't manifest. This fear is unnecessary. When you live in the end, you are handing over the details to a higher power, trusting that the universe knows the most harmonious and efficient way to bring your desire into being. You let go of the need to know how it will happen, and instead you focus entirely on living in the feeling that it already has happened. This is not a passive form of surrender, it is an active participation in creation. You are still deeply involved in the process, but your role is to maintain the inner state of fulfillment, to nurture the feeling that your desire is already yours. The question often arises, how long do you need to live in the end before your desire manifests? The answer is as long as it takes for you to fully embody the state of your wish fulfilled. There is no set timeline, no rigid schedule. Some desires may manifest quickly, while others may take longer. The key is persistence. You must remain faithful to your assumption, regardless of how long it takes for the physical world to catch up with your inner state. The physical world is slower to respond than your imagination, but that doesn't mean it isn't responding. Think of it like a river that has been flowing in one direction for a long time. When you change your assumption, when you begin to live in the end, you are changing the direction of the current. It may take time for the river to fully shift, but the moment you change your assumption, the current begins to turn. The more consistently you live in the feeling of your wish fulfilled, the faster the external world will reflect that new direction. Living in the end requires you to be vigilant about your thoughts and feelings. You must guard against slipping back into old patterns of lack and limitation. It's easy to fall into the habit of reacting to the current conditions of your life, especially if those conditions are far from what you desire. But every time you react to your external circumstances as though they are fixed and unchangeable, you reinforce the very reality you wish to transcend. This is where mental discipline comes into play. You must train yourself to focus on the reality you want, not the reality you see. Your current circumstances are nothing more than the outpicturing of your past thoughts, feelings, and assumptions. They are not permanent, and they do not define what is possible for you. When you live in the end, you are no longer bound by the limitations of your current reality. You are living from a place of infinite possibility, knowing that whatever you assume to be true within you will eventually become true in the world around you. One of the most powerful tools in living in the end is visualization. When you visualize, you are using the power of your imagination to create the feeling of your wish fulfilled. But visualization is not just about seeing images in your mind. It is about fully immersing yourself in the experience of your desired reality. You must engage all of your senses, see the sights, hear the sounds, feel the textures, and most importantly, experience the emotions of living in your desired state. If you desire financial freedom, imagine yourself living that reality. What does your daily life look like? How do you feel as you wake up each morning, knowing that you have more than enough money to meet your needs and desires? If you desire a living relationship, visualize yourself with your ideal partner. What are you doing together? How do you feel in their presence? The more vivid and real you can make these mental experiences, the more powerfully they will impress upon your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind does not distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. It accepts whatever you impress upon it as true. This is why it is so important to guard the thoughts and images you allow into your mind. Every thought, every feeling, every image you hold is a seed planted in the fertile soil of your subconscious. Over time, those seeds will grow and bear fruit in the form of your external reality. The question is, what kind of seeds are you planting? Are they seeds of abundance, love, and success, or are they seeds of lack, fear, and limitation? Living in the end is about consciously choosing the seeds you plant. It's about taking control of your inner world so that it aligns with the outer world you wish to create. This is not a one-time effort. It is a daily practice. Every day you must choose to live in the feeling of your wish fulfilled, regardless of what is happening around. Some days it will be easy, and other days it will be more challenging. But the more you practice, the more natural it will become. Over time, living in the end will become second nature to you. You will no longer have to consciously remind yourself to assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled, because it will become your default state. You will move through life with a quiet confidence, knowing that whatever you desire is already yours. This is the true power of living in the end. It allows you to move beyond the limitations of time and space, and to create your reality from the inside out. Another important aspect of living in the end is self-concept. Your self-concept is the foundation upon which all of your desires are built. It is the image you hold of yourself in relation to the world around you. If your self-concept is rooted in lack, unworthiness, or limitation, no amount of external effort will bring about lasting change. You may achieve temporary success, but it will not be sustainable because your self-concept will eventually pull you back to a state that matches your inner beliefs. In order to live in the end effectively, you must elevate your self-concept to match the reality you desire. You must see yourself as worthy, capable, and deserving of all that you wish to create. This is not about arrogance or ego, it is about recognizing the divine power within you. You are not a victim of circumstance, you are a creator. When you truly understand this, you begin to approach life from a place of empowerment rather
I'm
than
not a victim of circumstance. I'm a creator. I'll write that one
the
down.
self-concept requires you
Hold
to
on,
let
y'all.
go
I'll write that
of
one down.
limiting beliefs about who you are and what is possible for you. These beliefs may have been ingrained in you since childhood. They may have been reinforced by society, by your family, or by past experience. But they are not the truth of who you are. They are simply the result of past conditioning. When you live in the end, you are not bound by the past. You are free to create a new self-concept that aligns with your highest vision for your life. One of the most effective ways to elevate your self-concept is through affirmation. Affirmations are positive statements that affirm the reality you wish to create. When repeated consistently, they begin to reshape your subconscious mind and align it with your desired outcome. For example, if you desire financial abundance, you might affirm, I am financially free and abundant. If you desire love, you might affirm, I am worthy of deep and fulfilling love. The key is to choose affirmations that resonate with you and to repeat them often, especially during moments of doubt or fear. Detachment is one of the most misunderstood aspects of creation. Many believe that to detach means to stop caring about the outcome or to give up on the desire altogether. But this is not the case. Detachment does not mean indifference, it means freedom. It means freeing yourself from the need for your desire to manifest in a specific way or on a specific timeline. Detachment allows you to maintain a state of peace and inner fulfillment, regardless of what is happening in the external world. It means that your happiness is not contingent upon the manifestation of your desire. When you are truly living in the end, you are so absorbed in the feeling of your wish fulfilled that the need for external validation fades away. You no longer feel the urge to check for signs or to constantly monitor the progress of your manifestation. You know that your desire is already yours, and so there is no need to obsess over when or how it will appear. This is the essence of detaching. Detachment also allows you to remain open to the infinite possibilities that exist in the universe. When you are overly attached to a specific outcome, you may inadvertently limit the ways in which your desire can come to you. The universe has a far greater intelligence than the human mind can comprehend, and it often delivers our desires in ways that are far better than we could have imagined. But in order to receive these blessings, we must be willing to let go of our rigid expectations and trust in the process. Living in the end also requires you to let go of doubt. Doubt is the enemy of creation. It is the voice that whispers, what if it doesn't happen? What if I fail? What if I'm failed? These doubts can be insidious, and if left unchecked, they can sabotage your ability to manifest your desires. The moment you allow doubt to take root in your mind, you begin to waver in your assumption that your wish is already fulfilled. Doubt creates resistance, and resistance slows down the process of manifestation. It is like planting a seed and then digging it up every day to check if it is growing. The seed needs time to germinate and to develop roots beneath the surface. In the same way, your desires need time to unfold in the physical world. When you live in the end, you are trusting that the seed you have planted in your imagination is growing, even if you cannot yet see the results. Gratitude also serves as a reminder that you are always supported by the universe. Even in moments of doubt or uncertainty, there is always something to be grateful. Whether it's the love of a friend, the beauty of nature, or the simple fact that you are alive and breathing, there is always a reason to give thanks. When you focus on these blessings, you strengthen your faith in the goodness of life and in the power of the universe to bring your desires to fruition. Living in the end is not about pretending that everything is perfect or ignoring the challenges you may face along the way. It is about maintaining a state of inner fulfillment, regardless of external circumstances. It is about holding on to the feeling of your wish fulfilled, even in the face of adversity. This does not mean that you will never experience moments of doubt, frustration, or fear. These emotions are a natural part of the human experience. But when you live in the end, you learn to navigate these emotions with grace and resilience. When challenges arise, instead of reacting with fear or despair, you can use them as opportunities to strengthen your faith. Every challenge is an invitation to return to the feeling of your wish fulfilled. It is a reminder to hold on to your inner vision, even when the outer world seems to be in chaos. This is the true test of living in the end. Can you remain faithful to your assumption, even when everything around you suggests otherwise? Can you hold on to the feeling of your wish fulfilled, even in the midst of uncertainty? The more you practice living in the end, the more you will realize that external circumstances have no power over you. You are the creator of your reality, and your inner state determines what you experience. This realization gives you a sense of peace and empowerment, because you no longer feel at the mercy of the world around you. You understand that no matter what happens, you have the ability to create the life you desire from within. Living in the end also requires you to let go of the need for approval or validation from others. Often when we set out to create something new in our lives, we seek the approval of those around us. We want others to confirm that we are on the right path, that our desires are valid, and that we are worthy of achieving them. But this need for external validation can be a trap. It can cause us to doubt ourselves and to question our desire. The truth is, no one else can validate your desires for you. Only you know what is true for you. Only you can decide what you want to create in your life. When you live in the end, you are no longer seeking approval from others, because you have already given yourself permission to have what you desire. You have already claimed it as yours, and you no longer need anyone else's validation to affirm that truth. This does not mean that you should ignore the opinions of others or isolate yourself from the world. It simply means that you are no longer dependent on others for your sense of worth or for confirmation that you are on the right path. You trust yourself and your inner knowing. You trust that your desires are valid and that you are worthy of having them. When you live in the end, you are living from a place of self-assurance and inner confidence. Another important aspect of living in the end is embracing the present moment. Often when we are focused on manifesting our desires, we become so fixated on the future that we forget to appreciate the present. We become consumed with the idea of getting to the next step, the next goal, the next manifestation. But the present moment is where all of your power lies. It is in the present that you create your reality. When you live in the end, you are not waiting for the future to bring you happiness or fulfillment. You are experiencing those feelings right now, in the present moment. You are allowing yourself to feel the joy, the peace, and the satisfaction of your wish fulfilled, even before it has materialized in the physical world. This is the key to manifestation. You must feel it now in order to experience it later. The present moment is also where you have the opportunity to practice gratitude, to nurture your inner vision, and to align yourself with the energy of your desired reality. Every moment is an opportunity to reaffirm your assumption that your wish is already fulfilled. Every moment is an opportunity to embody the feeling of your desired state. When you live in the end, you are no longer living for some distant future. You are living in the fullness of the present. It's also important to understand that living in the end is not about forcing things to happen. It's not about trying to control every detail of your life or manipulating circumstances to fit your desires. True creation comes from a place of flow and ease. When you live in the end, you are not pushing against the current. You are allowing the natural flow of life to carry you toward your desire. You are trusting in the process, knowing that everything is unfolding in perfect timing. Forcing things to happen only creates resistance. It sends a signal to the universe that you don't believe your desire is already yours. And as a result, it pushes your desire further away. When you live in the end, you are not trying to make things happen. You are allowing them to happen. You are creating a space of openness and receptivity, where the universe can deliver your desire in the most harmonious and effortless way. This does not mean that you should sit back and do nothing. Action is an important part of the creation process, but it is inspired action that flows from a place of inner alignment. When you are living in the end, the actions you take are not driven by fear, desperation, or lack. They are inspired by the feeling of your wish fulfilled. You take action not because you need to make something happen, but because you are so aligned with your desired reality that the actions flow naturally from that state of being. Inspired action feels different from forced action. It feels effortless, joyful, and in alignment with your true self. It comes from a place of inner knowing rather than from a place of fear or scarcity. When you live in the end, you are attuned to this inner guidance, and you allow it to lead you toward the fulfillment of your desire. Living in the end is a practice. It is a daily commitment to align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the reality you wish to create. It is a way of being, not just a technique. And the more you practice it, the more natural it becomes. Eventually, living in the end becomes your default state of being, and you find yourself effortlessly attracting the people, circumstances, and opportunities that are in alignment with your desires. Living in the end is a practice that fundamentally reshapes the way we approach life and our desires. At its core, it is about embodying the truth that what you want already exists. It is not something that lies in the distant future, waiting to be obtained through struggle or effort. Instead, it is a state that is within your reach at every moment, ready to be claimed simply by aligning your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs with the reality of its fulfillment. One of the most powerful aspects of living in the end is the realization that you are not separate from your desires. Often people think of their desires as something external, something out there that they must work hard to achieve or attain. But in truth, your desires are an extension of you. They originate from within, and as such, they are already a part of your reality. The separation between you and your desires is an illusion created by the mind, reinforced by societal conditioning that emphasizes hard work, struggle, and linear progress toward goals. Living in the end dissolves this illusion of separation. When you assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled, you are merging with the energy of your desire. You are no longer perceiving it as something outside of you, but as something that is already an integral part of your life. This shift in perspective is crucial because it allows you to bypass the limitations of the logical mind, which often tries to rationalize why something is impossible or difficult to achieve. By living in the end, you are stepping into a state of being where you no longer question the possibility of your desire, you simply accept it as fact. This brings us to the importance of inner dialogue. Your inner dialogue, the constant stream of thoughts that runs through your mind, is one of the most powerful tools in shaping your reality. Whether you realize it or not, your thoughts are continuously creating your experience. Every time you think about your desires, whether positively or negatively, you are influencing their manifestation. Therefore, it is essential to become aware of your inner dialogue and to consciously direct it in a way that aligns with the reality you wish to create. When you live in the end, your inner dialogue should reflect the certainty that your desire is already fulfilled. Instead of thinking thoughts like, I hope this happens, or what if it doesn't work out? You must think and speak as if your desire is already a part of your life. This means replacing doubt with affirmation, fear with faith, and lack with abundance. Your inner dialogue should be filled with statements like, I am so grateful that this has already happened, or I am living the life I've always dreamed of.
Look, you forgot it was in Justice League.
You are used to focusing on what is missing or lacking in your life. But with practice, this new way of thinking becomes second nature. The more you affirm the reality of your desire, the more your subconscious mind begins to accept it as true. And as we know, the subconscious mind is the key to manifestation. Once a belief is accepted by the subconscious, it begins to shape your external reality in ways that may seem miraculous.
Superman.
It is also important.
I had Superman, I had Cyborg.
In fact, one of the most
And Aquaman? No, Green Lantern. Superman, Cyborg, and Green Lantern.
Visualization. Visualization is a form of mental rehearsal in which you imagine yourself experiencing your desired reality in vivid detail. When done correctly, visualization can evoke powerful emotions and sensations,
I already have a Cyborg.
which in turn strengthen your assumption that your wish is already fulfilled. When you visualize, it is important to engage all of your senses. Don't just see yourself living your desired reality, feel it, hear it, smell it, and even taste it. For example,
smell it, taste it.
Don't just picture yourself walking through the house, feel the texture of the floors beneath your feet, hear the sound of the wind rustling through the trees outside, smell the fresh paint on the walls, and taste the first meal you cook in your new kitchen. The more vividly you can imagine yourself living your desired reality, the more real it becomes to your subconscious mind. The key to successful visualization is to focus on the feeling of your wish fulfilled. It is not enough to simply see yourself achieving your desire, you must also feel the emotions associated with that achievement. These emotions are the fuel that powers the manifestation process. When you feel joy, excitement, gratitude, and satisfaction, you are vibrating at the frequency of your desired reality. This vibration is what attracts the people, opportunities, and circumstances that will bring your desire into physical form. Another important aspect of living in the end is the role of self-concept. Your self-concept is the mental image you hold of yourself, and it plays a crucial role in determining what you can and cannot achieve. If you see yourself as someone who is unworthy or incapable of achieving your desires, then no matter
Cyborg
how
was.
you will always encounter resistance. This is because your self-concept sets the boundaries of what you believe is possible for you. To truly live in the end,
Oh,
you
Green
must
Lantern.
align your self-concept with the reality of your desire. This means seeing yourself as the person who already has what you want. If your desire is to be wealthy, then you must begin to see yourself as someone who is financially abundant. If your desire is to be in a loving relationship, then you must see yourself as someone who is worthy of love and companionship. Your self-concept must reflect the reality of your wish fulfilled. One way to shift your self-concept is through the use of affirmation. Affirmations are positive statements that reinforce your desired self-image. When repeated consistently, affirmations help to reprogram your subconscious mind and align your self-concept with your desired reality. For example, if your desire is to be successful in your career, you might repeat affirmations like, I am a successful and respected leader in my field, or I attract lucrative opportunities and excel in everything I do. Over time, these affirmations will become ingrained in your subconscious, and you will begin to embody the qualities of the person you wish to become. Another powerful tool for shifting your self-concept is the practice of self-love. Self-love is the foundation upon which all manifestation is built. If you do not believe that you are worthy of having your desires, you will subconsciously sabotage your efforts to achieve them. Therefore, it is essential to cultivate a deep sense of love and appreciation for yourself. This means treating yourself with kindness, compassion, and respect, and letting go of any beliefs or patterns that undermine your sense of self-worth. When you love yourself unconditionally, you naturally attract experiences that reflect that love. You no longer settle for less than you deserve, and you no longer tolerate situations or relationships that do not align with your highest good. Self-love empowers you to live in the end with confidence and certainty, because you know that you are deserving of everything you desire. It is also important to understand that living in the end does not mean denying the present moment. While it is true that you are focused on the feeling of your wish fulfilled, this does not mean that you should ignore or resist your current circumstances. In fact, one of the most powerful aspects of living in the end is the ability to embrace the present moment while simultaneously holding the vision of your desired future. The present moment is always perfect, even when it does not appear to be. Every experience you have, every challenge you face, is part of the process of bringing your desires into physical form. When you resist the present moment, you create unnecessary suffering and delay the manifestation of your desires. But when you accept the present moment as it is, without judgment or resistance, you allow the natural flow of life to carry you toward your desired reality. Living in the end also requires patience. The physical world operates on a different timeline than the inner world of imagination, and sometimes it takes time for your desire to
You
manifest.
broken?
This is not because the universe is withholding your desires, but because there are unseen factors at play that must align in order for your wish to come into physical form. During this time, it is important to remain steadfast in your assumption that your desire is already fulfilled, even if you cannot yet see the results. Patience does not mean passivity. It does not mean sitting idly by and waiting for things to happen. Instead, patience is an active state of trust and faith. It means continuing to live in the end, even when the external world seems to suggest otherwise. It means taking inspired action from a place of alignment, rather than from a place of fear or desperation. And most importantly, it means enjoying the journey, knowing that the destination is already yours. As you continue to live in the end, you will notice subtle shifts in your reality. You may begin to encounter synchronicities, chance encounters, or unexpected opportunities that seem to align perfectly with your desires. These are signs that your wish is in the
Larry,
process
you
of
break your
manifesting,
leg.
and they serve as encouragement to continue living in the end. However, it is important not to become too attached to these signs. While they are a positive indication that your desire is on its way, the true measure of success is your inner state of being. Ultimately, living in the end is about cultivating a sense of inner fulfillment that is not dependent on external circumstances. It is about recognizing that everything you desire already exists within you, and that you have the power to bring it into physical form through your loyal feelings and beliefs. It is about embracing the truth that you are the creator of your reality, and that you have the ability to manifest your desires with ease and grace. The journey of living in the end is one of self-discovery, empowerment, and joy. It is a journey that invites you to explore the limitless potential of your imagination and to step into the fullness of who you truly are. As you continue to live in the end, you will come to realize that the external world is merely a reflection of your inner state. When you change your inner world, your outer world changes in response. So embrace the practice of living in the end. Make it a daily commitment to assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled and to embody that state in every aspect of your life. Trust in the power of your imagination and know that you are always in control of your reality. In conclusion, living in the end is a transformative practice that empowers you to step into the reality you desire, not by waiting for external circumstances to change, but by aligning your inner world with the fulfillment of your wishes. It requires you to shift your focus from lack to abundance, from fear to faith, and from doubt to certainty. By assuming the feeling of your wish fulfilled and embodying that state in your thoughts, emotions, and actions, you create the conditions for your desires to manifest effortlessly. This process is not about forcing or controlling outcomes, but about trusting in the power of your imagination and the natural flow of life. As you cultivate the practice of living in the end, you will discover that your outer world begins to mirror your inner state of being. You will attract the people, opportunities, and circumstances that align with your desires, and your life will unfold in ways that exceed your expectations. Remember, the key to living in the end is to maintain an unwavering belief in the reality of your desire, even when the physical world suggests otherwise. Stay patient, stay focused, and stay connected to the feeling of your wish fulfilled. In doing so, you will unlock the infinite potential within you and realize that everything you seek is already yours. Every problem you face is a reflection of your inner world. The struggles, the obstacles, the challenges, they are not separate from you, but deeply intertwined with how you perceive yourself and your reality. The key to solving them lies not in fighting them or changing the outer circumstances, but in transforming the mind. Look at your life as a mirror. Every situation, every event, every person you encounter is a reflection of the thoughts you carry, the beliefs you hold, and the emotions you nurture. To change the reflection, you must first change what is inside. Stop seeing the problem as something outside of yourself, and recognize it as a result of your own creation. In the stillness of your mind, you hold the solution. It is not in the doing, but in the being. Imagine the reality you desire, and feel it with every fiber of your being. Close your eyes and see yourself living in a world where all your problems have already been resolved. Visualize yourself as free, as fulfilled, as someone who has everything they need. Once you plant this vision in your mind, let it grow. Do not concern yourself with how or when it will manifest. Your job is not to figure out the details, but to remain faithful to the feeling of already having what you desire. This feeling is the secret. It is the bridge between your inner world and the outer manifestation. When doubt creeps in, when fear tries to take hold, remind yourself that what you believe is what you will experience. Your belief is the blueprint for your life. Hold fast to the conviction that the solution
So
already
yeah,
exists
1,
within
2,
you,
3,
and that it will
4, 5,
reveal itself when you remain aligned with your vision. Do not allow
15
the
slots
outer world to dictate your inner state. No matter what seems to be happening around you, stay rooted in the truth that your inner world is more powerful. If you can feel the solution, if you can see the outcome clearly in your mind, then the outer world must conform to it. This is the law. In every moment, you have the power to shift your reality. The choice is yours. Will you continue to see problems, or will you shift your focus to the solution that already exists? When you align with this truth, when you embody the feeling of already having the answer, the outer world has no choice but to follow. This is not just theory. It is a truth that has been proven time and again. Your mind is the creator, and the world is its reflection. Change your thoughts, change your feelings, and the world will change. The outer world is a mirror that reflects the state of your inner world. Every experience you encounter, whether it be positive or negative, is a manifestation of your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. What you perceive outside is a direct result of the mental images and ideas you hold within. This understanding is crucial because it shifts the focus from trying to control external circumstances to transforming the internal landscape of your mind. Many people believe that the challenges they face in life are caused by external forces. They think their problems stem from other people, unfavorable conditions, or bad luck. But this view is incomplete and misleading. The outer world doesn't operate independently of the inner world, it is shaped by it. Your mind acts like a projector, casting the film of your inner thoughts, beliefs, and feelings onto the screen of the world around you. If you see chaos, limitation, or lack in your life, it is a reflection of the chaos, limitation, or lack that exists in your own mind. The principle that the outer world mirrors the inner world is not just a philosophical idea, it is a fundamental law of reality. Everything that happens in your life is a response to the vibration you hold within. Every thought you think emits a certain frequency, and that frequency attracts similar energies in the outer world. If you consistently think thoughts of fear, scarcity, and doubt, you will attract circumstances that match that energy. On the other hand, if you cultivate thoughts of abundance, peace, and confidence, your external experiences will align with those qualities. Consider this when you wake up in the morning and your first thoughts are filled with dread, anxiety, and frustration. You set the tone for your entire day. Every interaction, every event, every experience that follows will seem to reinforce those feelings. You might find yourself stuck in traffic, dealing with rude people, or facing unexpected challenges. It feels as if the world is against you. But in reality, the world is simply reflecting the state of your inner world. Now imagine waking up with thoughts of gratitude, peace, and optimism. You feel aligned, centered, and in control of your day. Suddenly, everything seems to flow effortlessly. People are kind to you. Opportunities appear out of nowhere. And even the small challenges that arise seem manageable. This shift in your experience is not a coincidence. It is the direct result of the vibration you created within your own mind. By changing your internal state, you change the way the outer world responded to you. The mind is an incredibly powerful tool, and the thoughts you feed it determine the quality of your life. However, many people are unaware of this power and live their lives reacting to external circumstances, instead of taking control of their inner world. They believe that life happens to them, and they remain stuck in a cycle of victimhood, constantly reacting to the challenges that come their way. They don't realize that by shifting their inner world, they can create a completely different external reality. This truth becomes even more evident when you examine recurring patterns in your life. Perhaps you find yourself repeatedly facing the same types of problems, whether in relationships, finances, or health. These patterns are not random, they are the result of deep-seated beliefs and emotions that you have carried for years, often without even realizing it. The outer world continues to reflect these inner patterns until you address them at their core. Once you identify and change the limiting beliefs that are creating these patterns, your external circumstances will shift as well. It is also important to understand that the outer world is neutral. It does not have inherent meaning or value, it simply reflects what you project onto it. Two people can experience the same event and have completely different interpretations based on their inner state. For example, one person might see a job loss as a devastating failure, while another might view it as an exciting opportunity for growth and new possibilities. The event itself is neutral, but the way it is perceived and experienced depends entirely on the individual's inner world. By recognizing that the outer world is a mirror, you take back your power. You no longer feel like a victim of circumstances, and you realize that you have the ability to shape your reality from the inside out. Instead of trying to manipulate or control the external world, which is often exhausting and ineffective, you can focus on changing your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. When you do this, the outer world will naturally begin to reflect the changes you have made within. This understanding brings with it a sense of responsibility, but also a sense of freedom. You are responsible for the life you create, but you are also free to create it in any way you choose. You no longer need to wait for circumstances to change before you feel happy, successful, or at peace. You can cultivate those feelings within yourself right now, and as you do, the outer world will begin to mirror them back to you in ways that are beyond what you could have imagined. Problems are not something that exist outside of us. They are creations of the mind, rooted in the thoughts and beliefs we hold about ourselves, others, and the world. Often we look at challenges and difficulties as if they are independent, external obstacles to overcome. But the truth is that these problems arise from within, born from the way we perceive our reality. When you encounter an obstacle, the mind immediately reacts by labeling it as a problem. It begins to assign meaning to the situation, often based on past experiences, fears, or limiting beliefs. For example, if you have a deeply ingrained belief that you are not worthy of success, any challenge that arises in your pursuit of a goal will be magnified in your mind. You will view it as confirmation of your
game
unworthiness,
design blog
and
right
this
now.
perception will make the problem seem larger and more insurmountable than it actually is. In reality, the
That
problem
Green
is
Lantern
not
is broken.
external.
I didn't read none of this.
It is the way your mind interprets and reacts to it. A problem only exists because your mind has decided that something is wrong, something needs to be fixed or changed. But the moment you change your perception,
Oh,
the problem loses its power. What
he
once
might
seemed
not be
like an
broken.
overwhelming obstacle
Let's
becomes
add all these characters before we start playing again, though.
learning or self-discovery.
Let's try to find.
One of the reasons problems seem so persistent is because of the mental energy we give them. The more you focus on a problem, the more real and solid it becomes in your mind. The mind begins to feed on the problem, turning it over and over, analyzing it from every angle, trying to figure out a solution. But often this only serves to strengthen the problem's hold on you. You become entangled in it, identifying with it, until it feels like an inescapable part of your reality. However, this is just a mental illusion. The problem exists because your mind has chosen to see it as such. You have the power to shift your perception and see it differently. Instead of focusing on the problem, you can turn your attention to the underlying thoughts and beliefs that created it in the first place. Ask yourself, what belief is causing me to see this as a problem? What thoughts are feeding this situation? By bringing awareness to the mental and emotional patterns behind the problem, you can begin to dissolve it at its source. Many of the problems we face are actually projections of fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. These are the real obstacles that shape our external reality. When we allow fear to take control of our thoughts, we automatically begin to see problems everywhere. The mind, conditioned by fear, becomes hyper-focused on what could go wrong, what is lacking, or what is threatened. This fearful mindset is what creates the sense of limitation and difficulty in our lives.
So these characters might not work.
By recognizing that problems are creations of the mind, you can begin to take back your power. Instead of being a passive victim of circumstances, you become an active creator of your reality. You realize that the power to change your life does not lie in fixing or controlling the external world, but in transforming your inner world. When you shift your mindset, when you stop seeing problems as something outside of you and start addressing the thoughts and emotions within, you will find that the external challenges either disappear or resolve themselves effortlessly. The next time you face what seems like a problem, take a moment to pause and reflect. Ask yourself, is this truly a problem, or is it my mind's interpretation of the situation? What underlying beliefs are shaping my perception of this challenge? Often, simply by asking these questions, you will begin to see the situation in a new light. What once seemed like a problem will no longer have the same emotional charge, and you will find yourself approaching it with a sense of clarity and empowerment. The creation of problems is, in essence, the mind's way of maintaining control. The mind loves to categorize, label, and organize experiences, and in doing so, it often creates unnecessary tension and struggle. But once you understand that problems are not real in the way you once believed, you free yourself from the need to constantly fix or solve. You realize that the only true solution is within yourself, in shifting your perception and aligning your thoughts with peace, abundance, and possibility. Ultimately, the realization that problems are creations of the mind offers profound freedom. You are no longer bound by the circumstances of the outer world, reacting to every challenge as if it is an unchangeable fact. Instead, you recognize that by changing your thoughts, you change the way you experience life. The mind is incredibly powerful, and when you master the ability to shift your focus from problems to solutions, you step into a new level of personal freedom and empowerment. You become the creator of your reality, shaping it from within rather than being shaped by the external world. The solution to any problem lies in transforming
This is hard.
your
I
inner
think
state,
it's hard.
not in trying to manipulate or change the outer circumstance. When faced with difficulties, the natural instinct is to focus on external solutions, finding ways to fix what seems broken in the world around. This is the approach most people take. They look outside of themselves for answers, whether in the form of other people, circumstances, or material changes. However, this approach often leads to frustration because it overlooks the root cause of the problem, which is always internal. Your external world is a reflection of your inner world. What you experience in your life is shaped by your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. Therefore, trying to change the outer world without addressing the internal cause is like trying to change the reflection in a mirror without adjusting what's in front of it. The image in the mirror won't change unless the source of the reflection changes first. In the same way, your external challenges will persist unless you shift your inner state. When you are confronted with a problem, rather than reacting to it and trying to fix it externally, the first step should be to pause and examine your internal state. Ask yourself what thoughts and beliefs are contributing to this situation. How am I feeling emotionally in response to this challenge? These questions help you turn inward and identify the mental and emotional patterns that are creating the external issue. For example, if you are struggling with a financial problem, instead of immediately looking for ways to earn more money or cut expenses, it may be more beneficial to reflect on your beliefs about abundance and scarcity. Are you holding on to a belief that there is never enough? Do you constantly worry about losing what you have? These inner beliefs, rooted in fear and lack, create a vibrational state that attracts financial struggles into your life. The outer problem is a reflection of the inner state of scarcity. To solve the problem, you must first transform your belief system and cultivate a mindset of abundance. The same principle applies to relationships. If you are experiencing conflict with someone, the issue is not the other person's behavior or the circumstances of the relationship. The true solution lies in examining your own thoughts and feelings. Are you holding on to resentment, anger, or insecurity? Do you believe that you are not worthy of love or respect? These internal states create the external experience of conflict. Once you release those negative emotions and shift to a state of love, forgiveness, and self-worth, the relationship will begin to change. It may even resolve itself without you needing to take any direct action. Transforming your inner state requires self-awareness and a willingness to let go of limiting beliefs and negative emotions. It involves shifting your focus from the external problem to your internal experience, recognizing that your emotions and thoughts are the true source of your reality. When you make this shift, you open the door to profound changes in your outer world. What once seemed like an insurmountable problem begins to dissolve, not because the external circumstances necessarily change, but because your perception of them shifts. You no longer see the situation as a problem. Instead, you see it as an opportunity for growth and transformation. This process of inner transformation is not about ignoring external challenges or pretending they don't exist. It's about recognizing that the power to change your life comes from within. You are not at the mercy of external circumstances, nor are you powerless to
Download a
affect
couple bonus games.
them. In fact, the more you align with your true inner power, the more effortlessly the outer world responds. Problems that once seemed overwhelming become manageable, and solutions appear as if by magic. One of the most important aspects of transforming your inner state is learning to control your focus. Where you direct your attention is where your energy flows. If you focus on the problem, you give it more energy, making it feel bigger and more real in your experience. But if you shift your focus to the solution, or even better, to the feeling of already having the solution, you change your internal state. When you feel as if the problem is already resolved, you align yourself with a new reality, one in which the problem no longer exists. The external world, which mirrors your inner state, will begin to reflect this new reality. Another key to transforming your inner state is cultivating positive emotions. Emotions are the language of the subconscious mind, and they have a powerful influence on your external reality. When you feel emotions like joy, gratitude, love, and peace, you raise your vibration and attract experiences that match those emotions. Even if the external situation hasn't changed yet, shifting into a state of gratitude or joy immediately alters your perception of the problem. It no longer feels as heavy or insurmountable, and solutions begin to emerge more easily. On the other hand, if you remain in a state of fear, worry, or frustration, you are feeding the problem with negative energy. These emotions keep you stuck in a cycle of reacting to the external world, reinforcing the very challenges you are trying to escape. The key is to break this cycle by consciously choosing to feel good, even when the outer circumstances seem challenging. When you do this, you take control of your inner state and, by extension, your outer reality. Transforming your inner state is a practice that requires patience and persistence. It's not always easy to let go of deeply ingrained beliefs or to shift from negative emotions to positive ones. But the more you practice,
I
the
found
more
a
natural
better
it
Burger
becomes.
King guy somewhere.
Over time, you will notice that your outer world begins to reflect the changes you've made within. Problems that once dominated your experience will begin to fade away, replaced by a sense of peace, clarity, and empowerment. The true solution to all problems lies within you. When you transform your inner state, you change the energy you emit into the world, and the world responds in kind. This is the power you hold as a creator of your reality. Visualizing the desired outcome is one of the most powerful tools you possess to create the reality you want. It's not merely about daydreaming or wishing for things to be different. It's about engaging the mind in a deliberate and focused way to bring your desires into manifestation. When you visualize, you create a mental image of the outcome you want to experience. This image becomes the blueprint for your external reality.
I think this is the
And
one,
with
but
consistent focus,
gotta find
you
it.
begin to draw this experience into your life. Visualization works because the mind does not distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. When you visualize something vividly enough, your subconscious mind accepts it as true. Your emotions, thoughts, and actions begin to align with the mental picture you've created, and over time, your outer world reshapes itself to reflect this inner vision. This process is not magic or coincidence, it is the natural law of creation, where thought precedes form. To harness the full power of visualization, it's important to understand that the key lies in detail and emotion. A vague or half-hearted vision will not generate the same results as a clear, vibrant, and emotionally charged one.
I can't find him.
When
It's
you
fine.
visualize, you must engage all your senses, making the image in your mind as real as possible. Picture the desired outcome in vivid color and sharp detail. If you are visualizing a specific event, imagine yourself in that situation, seeing what you would see, hearing what you would hear, and feeling the emotions that would accompany the experience. The more real you can make the image in your mind, the more powerfully you communicate this desire to your subconscious mind. For example, if you desire financial abundance, don't just imagine a pile of money. Visualize yourself living the life of abundance that the money would bring. See yourself in the home of your dreams, feeling the joy and security that come with financial freedom. Picture yourself traveling, investing, or sharing your wealth with loved ones. The clearer and more emotionally compelling your vision, the more effectively you plant the seed in your subconscious mind. Another crucial aspect of visualization is to imagine the end result, not the process of getting there. Many people make the mistake of focusing on the steps or actions they think are necessary to achieve their goal. But this limits the infinite possibilities of how the universe can bring your desire to fruition. Instead of visualizing how you will solve a problem or achieve a goal, skip directly to the outcome. Imagine the situation as if it's already resolved, and you are already living in the desired reality. For instance, if you are visualizing improved health, don't focus on treatments or medical procedures. Instead, see yourself as already vibrant, strong, and healthy. Feel the energy coursing through your body and the joy of being in perfect health. When you visualize the end result, you send a clear message to your subconscious mind that this is the reality you wish to experience, and the mind begins to work toward that vision. One of the most important components of visualization is the emotion you attach to it. Thoughts are the blueprint, but emotions are the fuel. Your feelings give power to the mental image, amplifying its influence on your subconscious mind. As you visualize, make sure you feel the emotions associated with the outcome you desire. If you are visualizing success, feel the excitement, pride, and satisfaction of achieving your goal. If you are visualizing a harmonious relationship, feel the love, joy, and connection that come with that experience. The stronger the emotion you can generate, the faster and more effectively your visualization will manifest. Visualization also requires consistency. It's not enough to visualize once and then forget about it. Like planting a seed, your visualization needs regular attention and care. Each time you visualize, you reinforce the mental image, making it stronger and more real in your subconscious mind. This doesn't mean you need to spend hours every day visualizing, but consistent, focused sessions of a few minutes can create powerful shifts in your inner state and eventually your outer reality. However, one common pitfall people face is visualizing from a place of lack or desperation. If you are visualizing because you are desperate to escape a current situation, you may inadvertently strengthen the feeling of lack. For example, if you are visualizing financial abundance but in the back of your mind, you are fixated on how broke you feel, your focus on scarcity will hinder the manifestation of abundance. It's essential to approach visualization from a place of already having what you desire. When you visualize, feel as if your desire has already been fulfilled and experience the joy and satisfaction that comes with it. This mindset aligns you with the reality you want to create, rather than reinforcing the lack of it. Visualization also goes hand in hand with belief. You must believe that what you are visualizing is possible for you. Doubt and disbelief weaken the power of your visualization. If deep down you don't believe that your desired outcome can manifest, your subconscious mind will pick up on that, and it will be much harder to bring your vision into reality. To counter this, you may need to work on strengthening your belief system by affirming to yourself that you are worthy of achieving your desires and that the universe is capable of delivering them. Another factor that enhances the power of visualization is detachment. After visualizing, it's important to release attachment to the outcome and trust that the universe is working on your behalf. This doesn't mean giving up on your desires, but rather letting go of the need to control how or when they will manifest. When you trust the process and remain open to unexpected opportunities, you allow the universe to work in ways that you might not have anticipated. But often the path to your desired outcome will unfold in ways that are better than what you could have imagined. In summary, visualizing the desired outcome is a practice of shaping your inner world to reflect the reality you want to experience. By engaging the mind in vivid, emotionally charged images, you align your thoughts and emotions with your desires. Through consistent practice, you plant these desires in your subconscious mind, where they take root and begin to manifest in your outer world. The more you visualize with clarity, belief, and detachment, the more powerful this process becomes, allowing you to create the life you truly desire. Belief in the outcome is an essential element when it comes to transforming your reality. What you believe, you eventually become. Your beliefs are the foundation of your life experiences, shaping how you perceive the world, how you act, and ultimately what you attract into your life. No matter how hard you work or how much effort you put into trying to change your circumstances, if you don't truly believe in the possibility of your desired outcome, you will find yourself spinning in circles. Your belief system is like the soil in which the seeds of your desires are planted. If the soil is infertile or filled with doubt and fear, those seeds will struggle to grow. But if the soil is rich with faith and certainty, your desires will flourish. The power of belief works because it communicates directly with your subconscious mind, the part of you responsible for creating your experiences. The subconscious mind doesn't question or rationalize, it simply accepts whatever it's told as true. If you tell it, through your consistent thoughts and emotions, that something is impossible, it will create a reality in which that impossibility becomes your experience. Conversely, if you consistently affirm and truly believe that something is possible, the subconscious mind will move mountains to make that belief a reality. This is why belief is not just important, but crucial in the manifestation process.
All right, this should be enough.
Belief is not merely wishful thinking. It's not about hoping or wanting something to happen. Belief is the inner conviction that something already is. It's knowing deep down in your core that your desired outcome is inevitable, even if you can't yet see evidence of it in the physical world. This kind of belief requires you to transcend the limitations of logic and reason. It asks you to trust in the unseen, to have faith in the process of creation, even when your outer circumstances suggest otherwise. One of the reasons belief is so powerful is that it directly influences your actions. When you believe something is possible, you naturally begin to take actions that align with that belief. If you believe that you are capable of achieving success in your career, for example, you will approach your work with confidence, determination, and creativity. You will seize opportunities, overcome challenges, and persist in the face of obstacles. On the other hand, if you believe that success is out of reach for you, your actions will reflect that belief as well. You may hold back, second-guess yourself, or avoid taking risks altogether. Your belief in the outcome dictates how you show up in the world. But belief goes beyond just shaping your action. It also affects the energy you emit into the universe. The universe operates on the principle of vibration like attracts like. When you hold a strong belief in a positive outcome, you radiate a high-frequency vibration that attracts experiences, people, and opportunities that match that frequency. This is why those who have unwavering faith in their goals often seem to get lucky, or have things fall into place for them effortlessly. Their belief is so strong that they magnetize the right circumstances to support their desires. On the other hand, when you hold doubts, fears, or limiting beliefs, you emit a lower vibration. This vibration repels the very things you desire and attracts more of the situations and experiences that match your negative belief system. If you believe that you are unworthy of love, for instance, you may attract relationships that reinforce that belief. You may find yourself in situations where you feel rejected, undervalued, or unappreciated. It's not that the world is out to get you, but rather that your belief is creating a reality that mirrors your inner state. Belief in the outcome also has the power to dissolve obstacles. Often we view challenges as barriers that stand in the way of our desires. But in truth, these obstacles are only as real as the belief that supports them. When you believe that something is difficult or impossible, you give power to that difficulty. Your mind focuses on the obstacles, magnifying them and making them seem insurmountable. But when you shift your belief and start to see the outcome as inevitable, those obstacles begin to lose their power. They either fade away or transform into stepping stones that help you grow and move forward. To strengthen your belief in the outcome, it's important to feed your mind with thoughts and ideas that support your desired reality. This may involve affirmation.
So I'm gonna add some more slots to the bottom.
Or surrounding yourself with people who inspire and uplift you. It's also essential to question and release any limiting beliefs that may be holding you back. Often these limiting beliefs are
We'll add
deep
two
in
more
the
rows.
subconscious mind formed in early childhood or through past experiences. They may manifest as thoughts like, I'm not good enough, success is for other people, not me, or things never work out for me. These beliefs can sabotage your efforts without you even realizing. One way to uncover limiting beliefs is to pay attention to how you feel when you think about your desire. Do you feel excitement and possibility, or do you feel fear, doubt, and anxiety? If it's the latter, it's likely that there are underlying beliefs that need to be addressed. Once you identify these limiting beliefs, you can begin to challenge them and replace them with empowering beliefs that support your desired outcome. For example, if you've been carrying the belief that you're not worthy of success, you might replace that with the belief, I am deserving of all the success and abundance that life has to offer. This new belief, when repeated consistently and reinforced through positive action, will begin to take root in your subconscious mind, gradually replacing the old, limiting belief. Over time, you'll notice that your external reality starts to reflect this new belief as opportunity, resources, and support flow into your life. Another way to strengthen your belief is to act as if your desired outcome has already happened. This is a powerful technique that signals to your subconscious mind that the desired reality is already yours. When you act as if you've already achieved your goal, you align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with that reality. This creates a vibrational match between your inner state and the external reality you wish to experience. For example, if you desire financial abundance, start acting like someone who already has financial freedom. This doesn't mean being reckless or irresponsible, but rather cultivating the mindset, habits, and emotions of someone who is financially abundant. When you align your actions with your belief, you accelerate the manifestation process. In the end, belief in the outcome is the cornerstone of creation. It is the unseen force that drives your thoughts, emotions, and actions, shaping your reality from the inside out. When you truly believe in the possibility of your desired outcome, you tap into an unlimited source of power that can transform your life. Living in the present moment is one of the most profound teachings that can transform your life. It is in the present moment that all power resides. The past is gone, and the future has not yet arrived. The only time you can truly act, change, or make decisions is in the now. Yet many people spend their lives either dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, and as a result, they miss the opportunities and gifts that the present moment offers. When you live in the present, you connect with the flow of life itself. You become attuned to the natural rhythms of the universe, and your awareness expands beyond the limitations of time and space. You are no longer burdened by regrets of the past or fears about what might happen in the future. Instead, you experience life as it unfolds, moment by moment, with clarity and peace. This is where true power lies. Being fully immersed in the now allows you to tap into your creative potential and make choices.
So all these characters are in the game, but they're not actually in the game, because when you select, you're able to select characters from wherever on your computer. But if I was to take this and move it somewhere, they would not be there. So what I'm gonna do now is just add those same characters, but actually put them in the character folder.
However, when you consciously bring your awareness back to the present moment, you begin to quiet the mind. You start to break free from the mental patterns that keep you trapped in suffering or worry. One way to cultivate present moment awareness is through mindfulness.
Oh no, not
Mindfulness
move.
is the practice of paying attention to your thoughts,
I want to copy.
feelings, and surroundings without judgment. It involves becoming an observer of your inner world, rather than being caught up in the narrative of your mind. By practicing mindfulness, you can begin to recognize when your mind is drifting into the past or future and gently guide it back to the present. This can be as simple as focusing on your breath, noticing the sensations in your body, or observing the sights and sounds around you. As you practice mindfulness, you will find that the present moment is always enough. There is no need to escape into the past or future, because everything you need is available to you right now. Even in challenging or difficult situations, there is a sense of peace that comes from being fully present. You realize that you have the power to choose how you respond to life's circumstances, rather than reacting out of fear or habit. This allows you to approach challenges with a clear mind and an open heart.
Alright, that's that one. The last one I want to grab from.
Living in the present moment also allows you to experience life more fully. When you are present, you notice the beauty in everyday moments that you might otherwise overlook. You become more connected to the people around you, to nature, and to the simple joys of life. Whether it's enjoying a meal, having a conversation, or taking a walk, being present enhances your experience and deepens your appreciation for life. Furthermore, the present moment is where your creative power exists. All manifestation happens in the now. When you focus your attention on what you want to create in this moment, rather than worrying about how things will unfold in the future, you allow your desires to come into alignment with the flow of life. This doesn't mean ignoring the future, but rather trusting that by being fully present, you are laying the foundation for the future you desire. You take inspired action from a place of presence, knowing that each moment is a stepping stone toward your larger goals. One of the reasons people struggle with living in the present moment is the fear of uncertainty. The mind craves control and predictability, and it often resists the unknown. However, the present moment is always uncertain. It is constantly changing and evolving. To live in the now requires surrendering to that uncertainty and trusting that life will unfold exactly as it should. This can be a liberating realization because it frees you from the need to control everything.
Oh,
You begin to trust the process of life,
so
understanding that things will
if
work
we
out
weren't
in their own
saving it,
time.
so right now it just crashed, but all good. We're just gonna go ahead and go back to
Surrendering
it.
the present moment also allows you to let go of the need for external validation or approval. When you are fully present, you are no longer concerned with how others perceive you or whether you are living up to societal expectations. Instead, you are focused on your own experience, your own journey, and your own truth. This creates a sense of inner freedom and empowerment.
A lot of stuff going
because you
on
are
with
no
these
longer
V-Selects, so you gotta always redirect it to yours,
You are
so
able
it's
to
not getting
follow
hit
your
for you.
intuition
So
and make decisions that
I
align
did
with
this
your
one
highest
here.
purpose without being influenced by the opinions
Open.
or judgments of others. Another benefit of living in the present moment is that it reduces stress and anxiety. Much of the
Okay.
stress people experience comes from worrying about the future or regretting the past. When you bring your focus back to the now, you realize that in this moment, everything is okay. Even if you are facing challenges, you have the inner resources to handle them one step at a time. The present moment provides you with a sense of calm and centeredness that allows you to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. Living in the present also enhances your relationships. When you are fully present with others, you listen more deeply, connect more authentically, and engage more meaningfully. You are not distracted by your own thoughts or concerns, but instead you are truly there with the other person. This creates deeper bonds and fosters a greater sense of understanding and compassion. Whether it's with a loved one, a friend, or a stranger, being present allows you to show up fully in your relationships, making them more fulfilling and enriching. In addition, living in the now fosters gratitude. When you are present, you naturally become more aware of the abundance in your life. You start to appreciate the small things, the warmth of the sun, the taste of your food, the laughter of a loved one. Gratitude is a powerful state of being because it shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have. And as you cultivate gratitude in the present moment, you attract more of what you appreciate into your life. This creates a positive feedback loop where the more present and grateful you are, the more abundance and joy you experience. Ultimately, living in the present moment is about fully embracing life as it is. It's about letting go of the past, releasing worry about the future, and choosing to be fully engaged in the now. This doesn't mean that you ignore your goals or stop planning for the future, but rather that you approach life with a sense of trust, openness, and presence. By living in the now, you tap into a deep well of inner peace, creativity, and power that allows you to navigate life with ease and grace, creating the reality you desire one moment at a time. The concept of embodying your future self is a transformative practice that shifts the way you approach life and manifest your desires. It is rooted in the understanding that your external reality mirrors your internal state. In other words, the version of yourself that you consistently imagine, feel, and act upon today is the one that will manifest in your future. To create the life you desire, you must begin to embody the qualities, emotions, and behaviors of the person you wish to become. This is not a process of waiting for external circumstances to change before you shift your mindset, rather. It is about stepping into the role of your future self now, even before the evidence shows up. Embodying your future self requires you to develop a clear vision of who you want to be and what you want to achieve. This vision becomes your guide, your template for transformation. Take some time to visualize your ideal self in vivid detail. What do they look like? How do they carry themselves? What habits, beliefs, and emotions define them? What kind of life are they living? The more specific and detailed you can be, the easier it becomes to align your present actions and thoughts with this future version of yourself. This visualization is not a mere fantasy or daydream, but a blueprint for the life you are actively creating. Once you have a clear image of your future self, the next step is to begin embodying that version of you in your daily life. This means adopting the mindset and behaviors of the person you want to become, even if it feels unfamiliar at first. For instance, if your future self is someone who is confident, financially successful, and healthy, you can start by making decisions and taking actions that reflect these qualities. How would a confident person approach challenges? How would someone who is financially successful manage their money and time? How would a healthy person take care of their body and well-being? By answering these questions and acting accordingly, you are bringing the energy of your future self into the present. This process of embodiment also involves aligning your emotions with your desired future. The way you feel on a daily basis has a profound impact on what you attract into your life. If you constantly feel stressed, anxious, or doubtful, you are reinforcing a reality that reflects those emotions. On the other hand, if you can tap into the feelings of joy, gratitude, abundance, and confidence that your future self embodies, you are signaling to the universe that you are already living in alignment with your desires. Your emotions act as a magnet, attracting experiences that match the energy you are putting out. It's important to recognize that embodying your future self is not about pretending or faking. It's about genuinely stepping into a new state of being. This shift may feel uncomfortable at first, because your current reality might not yet reflect the person you are becoming. However, by consistently showing up as your future self, you begin to break free from the limitations of your past and create a new reality. The key is persistence and faith. You must trust that the changes you are making internally will eventually be reflected in your external world. One of the most powerful aspects of embodying your future self is the way it changes your mindset and decision-making. When you act from the perspective of your future self, you are more likely to make choices that are aligned with your long-term goals and desires, rather than being swayed by short-term temptations or fears. You begin to think, speak, and act from a place of empowerment, rather than reacting to your current circumstances. This shift in mindset allows you to navigate challenges with greater resilience and creativity, because you are operating from a higher level of awareness. As you continue to embody your future self, you will start to notice subtle shifts in your reality. Opportunities may arise that weren't there before. People may respond to you differently. You may find that you are more motivated, focused, and inspired. These changes are the result of your internal alignment with the version of yourself that you are becoming. And the more you commit to this process, the more your external reality will begin to mirror your internal transformation. Embodying your future self is not just about reaching a destination or achieving a specific goal. It's about living in alignment with your highest potential every day. It's about recognizing that you have the power to create your reality from the inside out, and that the version of yourself you aspire to be already exists within you. By embodying that version of yourself now, you are actively shaping your future and stepping into the life you truly desire. In conclusion, the power to solve all your problems lies within you, and the key is aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the reality you desire. By recognizing that your external world is a reflection of your inner state, and that the present moment holds the creative force to shape your future, you can step into a life of abundance, peace, and fulfillment. The teachings shared in
All right, this is the roster. Well, let's see. Let's see if all the characters. Now we got to test the characters out.
And to live with the confidence that you are the architect of your destiny. Every moment offers you the opportunity to create anew, and by embracing this truth, you unlock the solution to every challenge and open the door to a life beyond your wildest dreams. Trust the process, embody your highest vision, and watch as your reality transforms in ways that far exceed your expectations.
Remember, this holiday season, go with them will make magic. So that everything you do to create something special, it turns into more moments that everyone will remember. Making the holidays memorable for over 135 years. Correct. One day, we were 360.
Master your mind.
All right, let's set these characters out. So, Deadpool. Good. I mean, I already know how this character is. He has 6 buttons. Pretty sure that one has 6 buttons too. 1, 2, 3. Does he have heals? Wait. I actually got to go in the versus mode to see if they have heal or not. So. So if he has heal. Because he doesn't have his healing factor, so that's not bad. Not too bad. So kind of special he has. Marvel vs. Capcom. Marvel vs. Capcom. Okay, got it. Spider-Man from another game. I already have 2. Most of these characters are from another game, so I'm not going to test out everybody. This Hulk still is not actually inserted into the game. So if I was to put this on a flash drive, this would be the only character that would not be able to be here. It would just be a blank. Let's go ahead and try out. These people already tried out for. I want to see if that barrier still comes up now that I'm on versus mode. Okay, good. So that character's not broken. But with that barrier. He might be broken. So yeah, if he has a like we're just gonna call it key. If he has energy, um, he can be pretty broken. That's pretty broken. Yeah, I'm leaving him in there so people can figure out who's broken or not. And if you're watching this, you already know he's broken. Let's see. So yeah, this character has to go. He only has a couple of moves, which is expected. Okay. Look at the 3 button character. Not too bad though. She has combos, so that's good. Tried him out earlier. I'm curious to try the Sonic, see if he works. I knew he wasn't gonna work, dang it. Okay, so I take him now. Go to training just because it's a little bit faster to try him out. I like that character a lot. I like him a lot, so I'm gonna say. I think he's just pretty awesome. Just go on, I've tried out before, but I'm gonna try him out again. Just because it's been a minute. But as well as this Chris. I already know he's not that good, but I just wanna see what his combos are. Not bad. Try out this Shadow and let's try out this Freddy. Okay, so he only has one special, which is kind of weird, but not that bad. Very scary. We like that. It's been a minute since I tried out the classic Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Let's see that opening real fast. Chow Khan. Hopefully these characters work. These characters actually work. They're pretty cool. Not bad as well. Could be better, but pretty cool. This is crazy. I'll be honest, this is crazy. Pretty cool. See what this Goku's like. Yeah, the Goku's kind of trash in my opinion. Shredder, Drake. Okay, so we're looking good. Let's test out on watch mode some of these characters real fast. Matter of fact, let's go like this. We're gonna do Puka, Donkey Kong. Goku, Luigi. Then we're gonna do Mario with the blick, Drake, what the bonus round in there, and then Green Lantern. See what happens.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay, expect it. So Mario's not doing that good. This is cool that he has a blick, in my opinion. You know, I don't condone violence in no sort, but
KO.
protection is protection.
Round 2. Fight.
So we're in a weed battle. Round 3. Fight. She got on top of the thing and started dancing. Let's speed this up. Let's redoing this. Oh, she lost to it? That's tough.
Fight.
That car got a lot of health, I ain't gonna hold.
That's what we like to call big damage.
Fight.
Yeah, Green Lantern, bro.
Mission accomplished.
Fight.
You're gonna have to do better than that.
Fight.
And Luigi's not gonna do anything because he's
You're gonna have to do better.
let's try something else. One more. I'm gonna do one more of these battles. I wanna see them fight. Let's see how these Mortal Kombat characters do. Hold on, let me see it go. Peter, Stewie. Now let's put go ahead and put Bowser in there, so I haven't seen him play yet. And then let's put on this team Shredder, Sub-Zero, Scorpion. Good shadow on that to me. Shredder's pretty cool.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright, Shredder might not be defeated, being honest. Alright, if I see he's killing Browser, I'm gonna go ahead and kill off Shredder. Well, no, I'll do one more after this. All right, let's put some people that might can beat. I know the Hulk probably can beat Shredder. Who else would be a good contender? Green Lantern, too. Kratos. Let's see what happens now.
Round one. Fight.
As expected.
Round two. Fight.
I'm pretty sure Hulk can kill everybody here. I'm gonna let him get freeze. He's trying. I'll watch this around.
Round three. Fight. Fight. KO.
So far we're gonna take out that Sonic, free up space. We're gonna take out Rick. Other breasts. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 6 actually. So let me go ahead and take these characters out. 1, 2. Who else was there? Well, we're gonna replace them with the characters I'm looking at. 1, 2, 3, 4. Characters. We want to go to this one.
Let's do
this!
All right, this is the official roster for this one. Alrighty, boys. That's pretty much it for tonight. So that one's pretty much cool done. And then I just need to program some stages and then we'll design some stages. And then well, the other one. This one. Add those characters to this one as well. Or maybe I don't know if we put different characters in there. Probably just add the same ones. But yep. So that's that one. And now what we're gonna do is should have thought of this beforehand, but I go like this. We're gonna excel to all this stuff. But you guys can't even see my. You guys probably didn't see my screen this whole time. That's what I was doing. That last 5 minutes, y'all didn't see my screen. Let me show y'all real quick. So I was just saying, we're finished with this one. We're like 80% finished with this one. These are all the characters. But this one, You still need to add all those characters back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy the other one, put the other logo back on this one, and then put the music on this one as well. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, boom. How much space this game is? 2.62, not bad at all. Reopen back fire. Reopen up Fighters Factory. Boom. Go to the copy of the copy. Uh, Put the copy here.
tune in, say who done got the best tacos in the USA, huh? The taco truck throwdown's about to go down.
With special guest Larry June, Coyote, Los del Puerto, hosted by DJ K. Rich. Get your tickets now only at FresnoTacos.com.
The taco truck throwdown's back.
Check me out! I'm the ghost of Christmas. Kick your ass!
Round one.
Check me out! I'm the ghost of Christmas. Kick your...
The taco truck throwdown's about to go down. And we looking for the best in the center of the West, so let us know who do it the best in town. Look, it's about to go down in the know. Where we been in the taco truck and everybody knows. So at Chuck Chancey Park on the 9th of November, we finna bring them together just to see who do it better.
All right, boys. About 85% ready. I think I'm gonna change the taco truck throwdown characters up a little bit, just so it's two different, characters that both games. More people want to play. Like once they get off one, they can play the other. That's pretty much it for the video. Right. For the mad at me.